welcome to Goffstown Stadium as the Goffstown High School varsity boys soccer team takes on Lebanon in a battle of 2016 state championship finalists. Last year, Lebanon beat Goffstown during the regular season 4-3 in a hard-fought game. Lebanon went on to compile a 15-1 record in the regular season, good enough for a #1 seed in the playoffs. Lebanon got a bye in the first round of the playoffs before beating Co-Brown 2-0 and then Wyndham 2-1. We all know what happened next in the final game against number 6 Goffstown, a dramatic scoreless tie in regulation that remained a scoreless tie after double overtime. Goffstown came out on top of the penalty kick shootout 4-2 to win the state championship. But that was last year, as we have to keep reminding ourselves. This year, Lebanon is not the almost invincible power that it was last year. They are 7-2 so far this season. They lost their first 2 games to Bow and John Stark, both of which are very good teams. The former 8-1, the latter 6-1. Since then, they have won 6 straight. Interesting fact, though, the last 6 teams they've played are not terribly good. Kearsarge, 2-5-1. Trinity, 1-7-1. Conval, 4-5. Kingswood, 1-5-1. Plymouth, 4-4-1. And Kennett, 0-5-3. So frankly, only Conval and Plymouth could be considered average. The others are all cellar dwellers. Indeed, there is only one team on this list who is at 500 for the season. So behind Lebanon's record is a pretty weak schedule. The question is, of course, can Goffstown do anything about that? Because, frankly, Goffstown is also a fairly average team right now at 3-5-1. On the list I just read, Plymouth is the one that matches closest to us, and we lost to them in a hard-fought game 3-2, and they lost to Lebanon 2-0. However, it's also worth mentioning that we took Bow to overtime to beat us 3-2, and Lebanon lost to Bow 3-1. So it seems to me that if we are our best selves, we can give Lebanon a run for their money. And so here comes the kickoff.
We will find out here, Hugh, but certainly Lebanon's been on a roll. 6 straight wins. They're looking for number 7 today to avenge that finals game.
Absolutely. So we always seem to find reasons for why the other team wants to beat us, and Lebanon's got plenty of reason.
Absolutely. Pretty warm day today in the mid-80s. The referees have already determined that there'll be a water break midway through the period.
Yeah, which I think makes a lot of sense because not only is it hot, it's starting to get kind of on the humid side.
Absolutely. So Lebanon wasting no time sending that ball forward and testing our defense. Looking to turn here, or maybe perhaps set it up.
Oh, that was a little bit rough there.
Yeah, that came in hot, a little too hot, but we gave it right back to them. So they will reset here.
I wonder if that kickoff
nice challenge by Manny.
I wonder if that kickoff indicates that they're interested in trying to try that flank.
Well, you know, we've been playing from behind for most of the season, and our record would suggest that hasn't worked out for us. So if I'm Lebanon, I want to score early and often and get us in that hole, like most other teams have.
I think you're absolutely right. And I'm not just being agreeable.
We're past that point in the season.
No, right. We're past that point in our relationship.
This is a dangerous cross here.
Yep. And nicely done by Lajeunesse to put out that fire.
Yep, have to concede the corner, but there really wasn't much else that we could do there, short of letting him walk into the goal.
And Coach Levering telling Trinka that he doesn't need to stab at the ball. He doesn't need to go after it. He just needs to contain, right? So long as he remains between the goal and the ball, right, he's doing his job.
Yeah, it's time and space, and you take that away on the defensive end here and create it on the offensive end.
Don't let yourself get beat. So here's the first corner.
Oh, that's a nice ball. A little low, but finds a foot.
A lot of white in the way, but
unable to clear it.
Maroon's got it. Fortunately, Santoro had a clear view of that ball from the beginning. Not many bodies in the way.
Not much rattles Santoro in net there. He's very calm. And again,
what a huge punt.
A great punt. I mean, that's really a weapon for us.
Well,
not that we want him punting more often than he needs to, but when he does, it's a sight to see.
And
so we're looking to set something up here. So it looks like we might switch the field here through the center back.
Oh, Lajeunesse gives it away. I was thinking that we were just beginning to have a nice sort of spell of possession. And here we go. Nice little run there by Lebanon.
Sharon staying with the run nicely, though.
That's the way you play defense. Yeah, nicely done. So Goffstown with a goal kick here. Looks like Tyler Santoro is going to take it.
Yep.
Ooh, a little bit low and up the middle.
Yeah, but it does find Gorton right away. He's going to kick it wide to Lazat. Lazat's going to send that forward.
And it looks like he's looking for Gibson. Yep.
Gibson's right on it.
Gibson
Gibson
still
with a
fighting.
nice turn, able to
Nobody
turn.
in the box, though, to pass to.
No. The only thing in the box is maroon jerseys, and today that means Lebanon. Not
Yeah,
Goffstown.
today. Surprised at how many teams in the division have maroon jerseys.
That's right. Imitation is the sincerest form of flattery.
Nice flick
touch,
there by Gibson.
Sharon looking to a nice low kick. The goalie
right.
was caught unaware.
Well,
like.
and
he
off
was
balance,
not expecting that, absolutely.
Well, it almost seemed like halfway he thought maybe the ball had a chance of going in, and then he roused himself. But
it went harmlessly beyond the back line. So
no
it'll be
such
a
luck.
kick for Lebanon now. We'll see what we do to try to press this in or pinch our formation in here. I see some unmarked bodies up top for Lebanon.
Well, let's see what we can do to win it.
Nice.
Manny in the
Mason
air.
looking to get a touchdown
nicely
onto the ground
done.
to Gorton. Gorton streaking up the sideline. Oh, nice attempt at a cross.
Yeah, not a lot of white in the box, though.
No, it was blocked anyway.
Just Gibson, really.
That's a long send here. La Jeunesse tracking it down.
And the defense better hustle to get back in the middle, And La Jeunesse standing him up at least.
The defense catching up, but interestingly, Lebanon not really pushing numbers up, Hugh.
No,
they had one winger coming down, but, I mean, our defense was deep. Oh.
Yeah, I think that's a foul.
There's a friendly pat on the back after a shove to the ground. A little bit of Jekyll and Hyde attitude there. Do you love me or hate me? Well, we're going to keep playing.
It's kind of interesting setup. They're allowing us to bring the ball down our half, and then they're stopping at the half line. Not exactly like Portsmouth, which was surrendering the entire midfield to us, but still, maybe a little cautious, or maybe trying to set up a counterattack.
Goffstown's going to maintain possession here, deep in the end. Coach Lovering's telling his players to pinch in here to get an opportunity out of this early.
And we do have numbers in the box, and we got Sharon lurking at the top of the box there. Oh, it's a big lofting ball there.
Oh, and that could have been that could have been something. So we've already got an early score, Hugh, from the JV game. 1-0 Goffstown. Kyle Pinard scoring his 489th goal of the young season here.
Kyle Pinard in his three-ring circus, man, just taking it to Lebanon.
He was shut out in Portsmouth.
That's true.
Not for lack of shots attempted. So it's good to see him bury one early here and get his mojo back.
Oh.
That could have been a handball there, but nice
cleverly contested ball there in the corner by both sides. Oh, those guys have got to talk.
Yeah,
Gorton and Lazat. Yep. Ooh, that's not an easy ball for.
No.
Nicely done by Santor to keep it in front.
Again, Lebanon not pressing forward a whole lot. They're keeping a pretty flat four back here.
Yeah. And look, and Goffstown
showing. Midfielder is adding a fifth defensive person when needed. Although right now he's not scrambling back.
Goffstown showing a little bit more concern about possession. I'm kind of interested in that. Oh, nicely played.
Yeah, well played. We had a head of steam, and
that. And they're going to look wide potentially.
There's no one covering. There we go.
Boy, if I had been Lebanon, I probably would have passed it to the left wing because
absolutely there was nobody
wide open, nobody picking him up,
paying attention to him. And that number 11 he's been lurking early here already. Again, not playing terribly forward, but he looks like he's ready to be opportunistic at a moment's notice.
We got to avoid overrunning the ball a little bit here.
There's showing some of his skills there, turning it and getting a blocked attempt.
Somebody's got to get it out of there. Oh my heavens! We have got to win it. Yeah, Coach Levering yelling about how we got it, and there.
So Sharon with a nice clear pass midfield. Lebanon looking to keep it forward here. Our defense pushing up. A foul here.
Yep.
So that'll kill the
rally.
Kill the forward momentum for the moment. All right, Lebanon in no hurry. They looks like they're going to set up again.
Yeah.
They've got their
and they got all four backs back.
Almost
nobody pushing up.
That's right.
Yeah.
Looks like here they're playing a bit of a 4-2-3 alignment.
Whoa, that's a nice deep ball and a dangerous one too. But Sharon on top of it. Guy does so much on defense and offense. It's incredible.
Now we've got to push up here to get it back.
Yeah, exactly.
To clear it, and we were not able to do it there.
Otherwise, foul.
When you see one of our defenders land on the back of the other team, it's usually a call against us.
Well, and the thing is, one of our weaknesses has been surrendering those free kicks just on the margin on the box, and guess what we just did?
Yep.
Again, and it was an unnecessary play. We didn't have to make that foul.
This could be a tough angle for Santoro. The sun's fairly high in the sky, but he is looking westerly at this point.
Well, it also means we've got to cover. We've got to pick up every guy running in the box right now. Look, they've got a plan.
Yeah, they've got 4. We've got and there it is. We did not pick that one up.
Wait a second.
That looked like to be an own goal.
Yeah, I was just about to say. I think was that off of Gorton?
Gorton looked to clear it, and instead it went into the back corner of the net.
Well, that's the thing. When you're playing defense, you got to be sure you get that. Otherwise, don't go for it, right? That's the thing. Is that the shame about playing defense, right, is that you don't need to do anything flashy. You just got to be perfect.
Substitution. Not sure if there's a correlation, but we have Green coming in for Gorton now.
So Goffstown in its accustomed position of starting in a hole, and we're only about 8 minutes into the game. So,
so we're sending it forward here down the line, but no one's making a run really to be up there and at least contain that. So a little bit of boom ball here.
A little bit of time here. Lajeunesse has got time. He really should work it. Well,
now he's going to send it basically into the same spot, but we've got more height this time. And it looks like we're going to be able to play the out of bounds by Lebanon.
All right, so we need some numbers up here because Mason's got to have somebody to throw to. And we got Manny at the top of the box. We got Green making a run.
Oh, Gibson with a head on it. Going for it. Lebanon looking to clear. They do.
That's still going to be a white ball.
We'll try this again. Yeah, we'll try this again.
So it's going to be a big throw by Green.
A lot of hang time. We get a head on it.
Whoops.
And it sends it to the other corner of the box here, but really we didn't have numbers there. And Lebanon's looking to make quick work of moving this up the sideline.
Yeah, they're not wasting any time. And
again,
here's the run.
Here's the run.
Santoro on it, though. Look at this. Shoulder to shoulder, and he wins the foot race.
Yep.
Nicely played by Santoro.
Absolutely.
He is really good at that, either running side by side or having the offensive player on his back. He handles that pressure well.
No mistaking him for a turnstile there. He blocked that.
Oh, yeah, or a rusty gate or a well-oiled gate or any of those kinds of gates. Yep.
No barn door. All right, so Sharon looking to bring it a little bit wide here.
There you go, and
moving up to Manny, a little 1-2, but I think a bit of a misfire there.
And he didn't have to one-time it. He had plenty of space.
No, you're right. So Fortin,
and here's the run. Somebody's got to pick that up.
Yeah, number 11.
I mean, it is out of bounds.
Watching it roll out of bounds, but still.
Somebody's got to pick up that run. We can't just sort of keep him streaking down the sideline like that. Somebody's got to pick it up.
Santoro getting ready to kick it here again. Looks like he's going to send it to
right in the middle again. Yeah, and right into Maroon.
So stop me if you've heard this one before, but here we are playing from behind, and looks like we're on our heels.
And look, there's that
through ball, and that was a nice through ball.
Oh, nice play by Santoro,
extending his right hand to punch it out off the back.
And
line.
Levering unhappy because people are not marking, and he's exactly right.
And how many times have we seen this too?
I know.
One team, they find one side of the field.
Well, and the thing is,
probe and probe and probe and exploit it.
And we don't seem to be able to react or to understand that we get beat once. We've got to be especially conscious on the next run not to get beaten.
So here's the corner kick, and it's
not a bad corner at all.
Yep. And again, it finds Maroon's feet.
And there you go, Sharon getting it well clear.
But the individual that made the corner kick is there waiting for it.
I know, we got to push up. And
nice way to nice job of coming out there by Santoro.
Good job by Santoro to be aware, because there was somebody lurking.
Yeah, that's you took the word right out of my mouth there, Hugh.
It's going to be a push against the player who's covering Gibson, so that's going to be a good ball for us.
Absolutely. Yeah, it's hard to get more blatant than that. So Lebanon looking to do a fairly mass substitution here.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Good ball by Fortin. Oh, look at this.
Oh, and the goalie's way out. Oh!
Dang, Gibson got a head on it. I don't know what happened, though.
And Mason tried to do a semi-bicycle kick there just to redirect it.
You got to commit to the bicycle.
Facing, and nothing doing, though.
All right, referee's having a chat. Somebody. Not sure what this is about.
No. He's checking in with something. Making sure he's okay. A little bit of bumping there during that last play.
All right.
So the punt
by
White. Lebanon reaches midfield.
White with time.
Finds our way. So we're gonna send it back to Santoro here.
Which I think is not the bad move
Let's
there.
just spread out and try to reset it.
Yeah, see if we can win it.
Santoro sends it forward.
Oh, threading that needle is a little dangerous, but all's well that ends well. Green ends up with it. And now looking for Mason here.
Mason making a bit of a run here, but almost there he goes.
Oh, nice. Oh, he's going to get called for the foul, but it's good hustle on Mason's part.
It was, yeah. It's almost like he was playing a little bit of rope-a-dope there, letting the defender outpace him to the last minute.
Yeah, and Lebanon's coach not happy with the play of his defense there on that ball. Because, boy, that was pretty close. You know, Mason could have taken that thing, and then all heck would have broken loose back there.
Nice.
Sharon
kick.
with a nice header.
Nice kick. Way to win it.
Nice by Gibson.
Something we've been improving upon lately.
And Sharon winning that ball, looking for Fortin. All right. It's going to be a wide throw.
Not touching the ball a lot yet during this game, and that's usually not good for us. So some more substitutions here. Cook coming on, and Pouliot.
And Trinka and Gibson coming off.
So Pouliot coming in on defense as he normally does, and Cook coming in to complement Mason
up top,
as he often does. Lajeunesse sending it up to Sharon.
Oh,
Sharon
nice ball
by through or trying to reach Green or Fortin.
Oh, nice ball by
Fortin
Mason.
Only
one guy in the box,
Fortin
and that's
with a
Cook.
Nice cross.
Cook.
Cook almost there.
Cook really tracking that one really well, and he was the only guy back there. Oh, these guys got to talk a little bit here.
Yep. All right, so we've got plenty of space here. Looks like we're going to send this in deep again.
Yeah, a little far.
A little far. Again, we don't have a lot of height yet in our formation.
No.
And it looks like DeBrule is jogging in.
Getting ready to come in. We'll see.
Yeah,
we'll see who he's coming in.
Back on the field. We missed him in Portsmouth.
Whoops. Green misses in that one, and Lazat sent it back up, but it's out.
So both teams seeming to almost be feeling each other out at this point.
Yeah, well, I mean, I think Lebanon seems more self-consciously tentative, whereas, you know, we're just making a couple of mistakes here and there, right?
Well, and they're up 1-0.
Yeah,
so they can be patient.
DeBrule coming in for Manny now.
I think we'll see lots of substitutions today.
Yeah.
With this unusually hot and humid
weather. Well, and there's only 5 minutes left before the water break. So it looks like Fantaselli is coming in too eventually here. And Fantaselli is coming in for Mike Fortin.
So 16 for us and number 16 for Lebanon also coming in.
That's a pleasant symmetry.
Let's see what it means for us.
Uh-oh. Don't tell me you're a numerologist.
A pleasant symmetry would be 1-1 at this point.
Yeah, well, that would be very pleasant. But I'd be willing to go for an asymmetry with us up like 5-1.
Yes.
Oh, that is
no, we've got to.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. That could have been disastrous right there.
There's got to be some better communication there. So kind of a low punt for Santoro.
Green taking a touch back to DeBrule. DeBrule sending it back. Oh,
Santoro
taking a touch.
There we go. And now, yep. That's a nice ball by Pouliot.
Yeah,
a little bit hard for Sharon to handle.
A little hot.
Yeah.
Pouliot trying to step in on the pass.
That's
there.
a good step. Yep.
Cook finding the player, but not the ball there.
Yep.
Okay,
and that player, that pressure play pays off right there.
So Sharon looking, he's got Cook in the middle there, but he sends it up to Mason.
Whoops, Mason dribbling right into traffic
Mason
here.
Turning. Sharon looking to contain and does. Well done. DeBrule calmly.
Whoops, a little hard, but It was the right idea because
Yep.
Lazat had plenty of space.
Yep. So they're looking to switch there, which was the right idea.
Well, it looks like Goffstown's being a little bit more mindful about possessing the ball, right?
Agreed.
Moving it around and
Agreed.
then sending it up instead of just kind of just sending it forward. So
Yeah.
Lazat doing a good job with that.
Looks like it did go out of bounds. There'll be a throw in here, but we've got 2 more substitutions.
Yeah,
for
Lebanon with 2 more substitutions. Only about 2.5 minutes left before the water break.
And Lebanon came prepared with 2 easy ups. So they're winning the easy up battle, 2-0.
Yeah, except their
well.
easy ups are not actually protecting them from the sun because the sun's too low.
Well,
Sorry.
their upper bodies are in the shade.
Oh, that's dangerous.
Yes. Well, Santoro's more mindful now of whoever's touching the ball near the box
Yeah.
after the unlucky own goal.
Whoa, nice punt. Jeez, that's big.
Cook tracking that down.
Yeah, got a foot on it, just enough to send it out of bounds.
Yeah.
So Lebanon with a throw.
We need to find a rhythm here.
Yeah, I agree.
We're trying. Fantaselli trying to
Boy,
maintain
big crowd over
possession.
there. Look at the other half of the field on our side. Nobody,
Yeah,
right?
This
We're
is
only
this is an extremely narrow field at the moment. Both teams are playing on.
I know you'd think like the winger for Lebanon would want to spread it out a little bit, or that Lebanon in general would want to spread it out.
Yeah, we've been in our end. Oh,
Whoops,
bit of
that's a
misfire
mishit.
there.
Yep.
So right, Sharon on it. Nice touch to bring it down.
Yep.
Calmly maintains possession. DeBrule there as an outlet. Pouliot sending it forward, but really
to nobody.
But to nobody.
Yep.
Okay, Fortin coming
Fortunately,
back in
it's a
for
white throw,
Fantaselli,
yeah.
I believe.
All right, so who's going to get
Yes.
open for Sharon right here? I see Cook, I see Fantaselli, and yeah, Green coming out, Fortin coming in, maybe DeBrule. He's got some options.
DeBrule calmly looking at his options.
Pouliot,
Again.
yeah, he's
Again,
got to
it's a send
send it to
forward,
somebody.
but, we
And
need-
these guys have got the talk on defense like that.
We need a bit of a plan here. Looks like we could swing it wide.
Yeah, it's a good idea by Lajeunesse, but not exactly to the right person.
Okay,
All right.
Fortin controlling, sending
All right,
it for a nice run
to
by
Cook.
Cook.
Nicely done by Cook.
Cook
Oh,
with
yes.
the step.
Oh,
he tries to cross. The defense not.
Hey, you know, Cook did not do a bad job there. But
No.
that second, I think it was that second defender got a foot on it when he slid in there.
And, you know, the more we can test the defense, the better, because they've just been content
Yeah.
with clearing it, I think, to this point.
Well, Trinka in for Pouliot now on the outside right
yeah,
on the defense.
not a lot of control coming out of the backfield just yet. They seem content to clear it, so we need
So,
to
Big
test
throw by
that some more.
Lajeunesse.
Oh, we almost got a reciprocated own goal.
Gosh.
There. Yeah,
Oof.
that was off the head of
Yeah.
a Lebanon player for sure.
Oh, and now's the water break.
That would have been sweet, poetic
To
symmetry.
score a goal. Oh, yeah, right at the beginning, at the end of the
2 own goals
20
off
minutes.
headers from set pieces.
That would have been poetic and sweet. All right. Well, so far so good. So I think the water break's only going to take something like 5 minutes. So
If that. Yeah,
Yeah.
I think it's just a chance to
an interesting game so far. I mean, I think Goffstown being a
our
little bit more.
cameraman taking cue and pulling out the ice cold water.
Oh, good for him. No, it's just what. I was about to say room temperature, but that doesn't make any sense.
Booth temperature.
Booth temperature, yeah.
Booth temperature. That's right.
But yeah, it's an interesting way this game's developing so far because both teams looking a little bit more tentative than they usually do. You know, Lebanon not sort of pressing super hard. You know, Goffstown not always necessarily bringing up a ton of numbers either.
Right.
I think both teams being a little cautious, and Goffstown showing more mindfulness about trying to keep possession and swinging the ball wide and kind of holding the ball a little bit and trying to create opportunities.
They're certainly not panicking. That's
No.
for sure.
No.
But we'll see how the game progresses. So at the 20-minute mark, Lebanon has 4 shots, 2 on goal, 1, which of course was the own goal.
Mm-hmm.
And we have mustered only 2 shots, and neither of those were on goal.
Hmm.
And aside from that, there's been 1 corner kick, a couple of fouls. It's been a pretty quiet game.
Well, it's kind of interesting because neither side has a ton to show for their efforts so far, right? I mean, you remember some of those early games in the season when we ended up with 36 shots in the course of a game, something like that, and only a third of them were on target.
Right.
Things have seemed to settle down a little bit. I mean, I think there's better quality, but you also got to worry that fewer shots usually yields fewer goals.
So the water break also an opportunity here for both coaches to kind of recalibrate with their squad and dissect the first half of the first half here. So we'll see if there's anything fundamentally different coming out of this break in terms of how they're approaching the play.
Well, I think Goffstown has just got to avoid making mental mistakes. That is, not covering the runs up the wing, and they've just got to avoid making the kind of physical mistakes, right? Mistrapping, mishitting, that kind of thing. Because that's
a little lighter touch, and we would have had some more possession here in the first 20 minutes. It's always a danger to speculate, but I wonder if Lebanon isn't just taking the pulse of this team. Obviously, the last time they faced us, it was a much different team. They look at our record. They probably recognize, like with most teams, the record may not tell the full story. And they may be saying, well, let's see what we're really up against with this Goffstown squad here in 2017. They've been playing, it looked like almost a defensive-minded formation, probably looking to counterattack, and we've seen that a bit with their wingers on the side. So I think they're going to be content to play that more defensive style and be opportunistic on the counterattacks here.
Well, that's interesting. I mean, maybe you kind of wonder if they're probing around in the second half they're going to open up. But, yeah, you could be right. Oh, Santoro doing a great job.
Yeah, getting a foot on it. Trinka trying to contain here, doing a better job of not lunging.
Yes.
Yep, well done.
All right.
So we are containing here, trying to slow things down.
There we go.
Absolutely.
Nicely done.
Yep, force a bit of an error there. Oh, unfortunately, the outlet pass went right to Lebanon, who has regained control.
Ball is kind of like a hot potato there.
Now Mason still poking it out, which is good, but you don't like to see Mason that close to the top of the box when he's your striker. Yeah, I think.
Oh, there we go. Nicely done by Trinka, not to panic. Gets the ball to Sharon.
Lots of room here. Lots of room.
I think Mason's got to run up here. Yeah.
So Mason may have switched sides here.
Yeah, it looks like almost like Cook is playing higher than he is.
Okay, and we've got another report from the JV field.
That was a nice throw.
As the Lebanon goalie scoops the ball up here, it is a tie game at this point, 1-1.
All right, Lebanon strikes back.
All right, that's a nice punt, and we let it hit the ground and it got over us here.
Nicely done by Lazat there. Win that ball.
Yeah, trying to find Cook, not quite reaching him, however. Cook circling around, trying to.
Trinka, when you step like that, you've got to get it.
Yep.
You always worry about that.
Rolls out of bounds here, so that will be Lebanon ball. Okay, we're hearing a little bit more talking now about marking up.
Oh, you cannot let that go by. Because that will happen.
Great recovery play there by Santoro.
Oh, no, that was terrific. But
not only did he prevent a corner.
Right. He prevented a possible goal.
He prevented a wide-open look.
Yeah, but see, that's what I was sort of meaning by those physical errors. You got to stop that ball from going through there. I mean, Trinka had a shot. He needs to stop that.
Absolutely.
I'd rather stop it 20 feet in front of the box than on the touch line at the end there, or the end line, I mean.
Cook tracking the ball down here, trying to keep it in.
Oh, look. Oh, I thought Fortin was going to get that.
Yeah, so Lebanon just clearing it blindly. Again, not looking to really possess too much coming out of their own zone.
Oh, that's not a bad ball.
Mason looking to
Mason
turn.
wants to turn it onto his right
Mason
foot.
Trying to get stood up. He's getting quite a bit of size. Oh, and that will be a corner kick.
None of that's going to count as a shot, but boy, that was dangerous play for us.
Absolutely.
I don't think Lebanon was feeling very comfortable there.
No.
So corner kick.
And their defense not particularly big. There's some teams we don't match up all that evenly with size, but I think with Cook, with Cook and Mason in there in particular, we've got it's on the ground and it goes out of bounds. And
what happened? I couldn't even see.
Yeah, Fortin reaching down and swiping at the grass. Not happy with that. Obviously not what we're used to seeing from a corner kick by Fortin. So We're going to reset here and see if we can't win it back. And
Speaking of,
that's a fairly short kick, barely reaching midfield, but sending it back into our zone and staying there. Oh, nice step.
Nice by Trinka, very nice.
So Trinka looking to put it in the middle.
God, that's a great ball, but nobody's there.
Yep. But again, the defense just clearing it.
You know, speaking of their size, though, I mean, I'm looking at Lebanon and I'm thinking their defense is bigger than ours.
Some of their bigger players are on defense, but not across the board.
So La Jeunesse is coming out, and he's gonna make the throw. I'm sorry.
Yes,
yeah, that makes sense because I was thinking, who on earth is coming in for him?
Oh, nice
throw. Ball.
Oh, and Cook reaching as best he can, and another attempt by Cook. Way to stay with it, the second effort, but it goes out of bounds.
Yeah, he was in the middle of a Cook sandwich.
They're feeling cooked out there right now. This heat.
So here comes a big goal kick again.
So far, the goal kicks have been right down the middle.
It's kind of low.
And again, right down the middle.
Nicely done by DeBrule.
Yep.
Mason fighting for it. Fantaselli ending up with it, sending a nice ball.
Nice touch to Gordon.
Nice.
With a give and go
but there's nobody wide. If only somebody was wide, that would.
Well,
geez, that errant pass.
And to Lebanon's credit, Hugh, that defense is holding the line very well.
Well, did you see everybody was back except for one striker, number 14? So I mean, they had numbers back, but we can't play that narrow up the field.
Agreed. We've got to get it wide and spread that defense out and try to break that line too, and get a little more height on our attack.
Because if we're just going the width of the box, you know, they're just going to jam that up, and it's going to be really hard to break through. So it looks like Gibson's coming in a little bit.
Nice throw by Lebanon.
Santoro clearing it.
Santoro, yep.
Get the defense a chance to organize itself. It's nice to see a little bit of talking here.
Yeah, there's some more yelling going on here.
Nice big throw.
Oh, it is.
Santoro, I think that's almost like a shoulder.
Had a chance to get a shoulder on it. Yep. Was not trying to flick it out to Fantaselli, but no.
Oh, Cook winning it. Yep.
With a direction over to Gorton. Gorton, though, with his speed, can come back and contest that.
Oh, and that's a good ball.
Yeah,
but DeBrule steps out in front of it.
Seeing that the entire way.
Nice. Goffstown ends up with it. Oh, boy. A real fight going on here, you know. Both sides cleverly.
Lebanon holding hands with Gorton there.
Yeah, contesting. And that's...
Here's a nice run by Mason. But the defense, again, clearing it, but we will have a corner kick.
Yeah, nice ball by Cook, by the way. You know, threading that needle between the two defenders.
Our game plan today seems to be very patient and more surgical than I think we've seen us attempt in quite a while.
To be honest, I think this is good, you know, and I think this is the kind of thing that might work against other teams as well. I don't know that that's just a Lebanon-specific strategy, but...
No, I think the strategies at this point in the season, Hugh, are really nice ball.
That's a great ball.
Nice ball.
Too high. Not even Cook can reach that one.
No. But, boy, that was well placed. Just the height was a little challenging.
And look, Lebanon boots it out of bounds.
Again, we are getting multiple chances here to reset.
Yeah. So Gibson and Sharon coming in, and Mason coming out, and DeBrule
off. So nice shift by both of them.
Yeah.
All right, there's a throw. Not a bad throw into Fortin. Fortin dancing with it in the corner. Sending it to middle. Gorton just barely missing it.
And that's going to go out of bounds.
A bit of a misfire.
You know, this reminds me a little bit of the Portsmouth game, you know, kind of the defense Lebanon's defense, kind of like Portsmouth's defense, just kind of clubbing it out, not super accurate, not responding well to pressure.
And again, almost no possession coming from the back.
No, absolutely. No, it's a good point. But it's like when they do have the ball, there's no space back there because they're being pressed when they have the ball.
All right, Sharon looking for Gibson there. Bouncing back out of bounds. We're going to try this again. Again, back to Gibson. Gibson with a nice touch to bring it down. But the ball rolls out of bounds.
Looking through this window here, yeah. I know it's hard to see.
So Lebanon throwing in here. We appear to be marking up. Oh, yes.
Nice ball by Gorton.
Well done. That throw was a contested throw to begin with. Sharon scooping up the bouncing ball there.
Nice pass.
Fantaselli looking to give it back to Sharon.
Sometimes
we've got 5 ahead of Sharon.
Oh, and Fitzpatrick is out on the left, out back. Nice ball to Fortin.
Okay, yeah, Lazat must have come out.
Yeah, they're giving us that space. Yeah, Levering shouting to get.
Nice
yeah.
meg there to try to get it toward the box.
I think that was mishit though, a little weak. Fantaselli, or I'm not sorry, Fantaselli, but Levering wanting his offensive players to push into the box while Mike was centering it.
Yeah, and they certainly can do that a bit more. But again, the defense has been holding the line very well. So again, spread out the defense some more, break down that line, get some more penetration.
Sharon winning the ball in the air. That's
well
nicely
done.
done. And nicely
Cook,
done by Cook.
Nice to send it
forward. Yeah, see, and that ball's going to go out of bounds. Yeah. No desire to actually pass it to somebody.
You know, I think both teams, to some degree, Hugh, today with this heat and humidity, maybe treating this as the proverbial marathon rather than a sprint. But
that's a good point, actually.
But again, we seem
big throw.
Oh, nice throw. Gibson looking to get a left foot on it.
Oh, nice try by Gibson, though.
Absolutely. I think
too much traffic,
though. That would have been on frame had it not hit a defender. Santoro back.
Wide.
Sending it over to Fitzpatrick. Fitzpatrick getting a little bit of a hug there.
Yeah.
Sending it up. Fortin trying to keep it in, but it will be a Lebanon throw. Excuse me, not Hanover. Lebanon.
Maroon throw. Just say maroon.
There you go. Oh, nice done. Oh, and we're going to get the call.
Yeah, and that's no intent right there.
No,
he fell down, and then
no intent. And that was not a. There's no flop there either.
No,
it was just a tangling.
No, it's
of
just a mistake. So now we've really got to mark up, and we got to make sure that we hit the ball solidly when we hit it.
Well, like we said at the beginning, the last time they had a ball like this, we had an unfortunate own goal. So let's do a better job this time. It's a line drive. Oh, Santoro, I think, punched it out. Nicely done.
Yeah, well, he mixed it up in there.
Cook looking to bring that down. Fight can't find the handle, but
nice
way to stay with it here.
Oh, and here he comes.
Coming across the field to slow the play down.
Nice.
Well done by Cook.
Well, he certainly stood him up.
Yep.
Oh, and Trinka getting a foot on it. That ball spinning with a lot of English.
Yep. Fitzpatrick looking to just move it forward a bit. Fortin over here and sends it off the jersey.
So Manny and Mason coming in for Gorton and Cook.
Yep. So good shifts all around. Solid shifts, I'd say, so far. About 8.5 minutes left in the game here. Or in the half. Excuse me. Yeah, excuse me. For me. I'll be tag teaming with my fellow broadcaster, Mr. Michael Santoro, for the second half.
Oh, nice pass by Trinka. He really did a nice
Manny
one there.
with the fresh legs.
And he's got time.
Keeping his head up, looking downfield. I think he's looking for Nick to make a run or do something here.
Yeah, and he just kind of dribbled into a cul-de-sac, kind of.
Yeah, but again, defense just clearing it over.
Oh, very
cautious.
The sideline. Very cautious and.
Again, it's a bit of a trap mentality, and I think they're going to be they're going to counterattack when they can.
Well, I just wonder. I'm waiting for I'm waiting for the other shoe to drop. You know.
Well, it could be in the second half, like you said.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, nice throw. Bouncing around the front of the box there, but we could not come down with it. A misfire.
Oh, and Lajeunesse tracking it back. Yeah, he's going to turn it around.
Calmly. He's got no pressure.
He's always calm.
Looking to turn toward the middle. Giving it to Manny. Manny not expecting it and not ready.
Oh, well, he's got,
unfortunately, it's
the thing is, you got to expect that. I mean, what else is Lajeunesse doing but like holding the ball until he finds somebody open?
Here's a throw. It looked like it never came in.
Yep.
It didn't come in, so we will get that back. So, Trinka holding, but
Green coming in for Fantaselli. I think Trinka's going to do the throw in here.
Yep.
That's not a bad ball.
Yeah. Oh, a little heavy,
but no.
Fortin sizing it up. Oh, Fortin got a head on that one. Oh, nice take.
You know what?
Oh, nice
I
take.
really appreciate,
Gibson had a quick trigger there.
Yeah, because in the past several times Gibson's had taken the extra touch, and I think he's realized he doesn't have that kind of time anymore. So kudos to Gibson for releasing that as quickly as he could.
Well, we need more of those.
Yeah.
We need more of those, absolutely.
No, Gibson's due, man. He's had a number of shots, and they've all been really close, or they've hit the woodwork. So.
Yep. Oh, La
Whoa,
Jeunesse.
losing track of it there.
Losing track of it, playing it back to Santoro with a nice
Clearance.
clear out to midfield. Green with a nice touch.
Oh, nice by
and Fortin streaking by
Gibson.
Himself. And Mason right
Oh,
there.
he was
for
looking
the
for me.
ball.
Oh,
yeah, Mason was
and
ready
Fortin looked
that
for him.
ball.
He tried to pass it to him.
Absolutely.
Unlucky.
So that was a play that almost developed perfectly.
Well,
and
you know, it was a nice counter, a very quick counter.
Yes.
Nice.
So we had.
They're gonna call that on Gibson. I'm not really sure if that
Sharon,
was. It's gonna be a quick kick. Oh, and maybe
Sharon
not.
was over the back a little bit,
Yeah.
I think, according to the referee.
Oh, Sharon. Okay.
Sharon, yeah.
I thought it might be Gibson.
Oh, we had three of our players against one of theirs, so it was a bit of a scrum, and they were outnumbered.
That's a good ball. And
bit long,
it's
Santoro
a bit wide
reading
too.
it perfectly. Yep.
Yeah, I take that back. It wasn't a great
it
ball.
off the rebound, off the turf. Here's the punt.
Nice.
Nicely done.
Consistently sending it, 10, 15
Absolutely.
yards over the half line.
And again, the defense for Lebanon consistently
Yeah.
content to clear it.
But look how much space and time we have to do something with the ball around the half
Oh,
line.
that's a nice touch by Mason to redirect it.
Yep.
Again, we're maintaining pressure here, but we don't have a lot of quality opportunities just yet.
Well, because I think, Lebanon has tons of time to set up here. Look, I mean, all of those guys are
Look how quick they're
back.
pushing up too,
Yeah.
Hugh. I mean, when that ball is approaching midfield.
But look at this. It's kind of interesting. I think Green needed to chest trap that one. Whoops.
Oh, bit of a foot
Yeah, I
there.
heard foot on
Yeah,
foot on that one, yeah.
I heard cleat on cleat action, which results in a whistle.
Clap.
So
So Sharon can do something here.
he absolutely can. So who are
Yeah.
we going to have forward to?
Well, everybody
to
except the
scoop up a
defense and
rebound?
Sharon here. Let's see.
Sharon looking to lob it in.
A little shallow.
Little shallow. Manny was sizing it up, but didn't quite reach him. A bit of a long, high clear. La Jeunesse talking to Santoro.
He's got a lot of time. Look
He's
at
telling
this. No
Santoro
pressure.
There's no need to play it all the way back in that situation. Oh, nice touch by
Mason
Nick.
looking
Yeah.
for Fortin, I
Looking
think.
for Fortin.
Gibson wisely realizing Fortin wasn't really open, so
Yep,
nice
that
touch.
that was Green. Yep.
Oh, I'm sorry, Green. Gosh, I always get them confused. Oh, that hard for Fortin to
unlucky.
handle, but
Yeah,
he almost handled it.
He did well just to get a foot on that one. Fairly quick throw in here. Again, they don't have numbers up per se, and but again,
here we
there's
go.
a free ball. Yep.
Okay, all right. All's well that ends well.
Yep. I think that's the first offsides of the game. Our production crew is commenting. And I believe they are right, as always.
Wow. If memory serves, and apparently memory serves correctly. Oh, Cook didn't quite, or Manny didn't quite read that one.
Oh,
nice by Manny.
This is about as much possession as I've seen from Lebanon so far today. And
that ball takes an unlucky bounce, but he's offsides.
But he's offsides, right? Because Santoro was in front looking to intercept that. So that's.
But you got to make sure though when you get beat like that one of the other defenders isn't behind you.
You know what we just saw there, Hugh. I was expecting to see from the opening whistle.
What?
Some 1-2, some possession, some methodical movement down the line.
That's a high ball.
Yep. Oh.
It's going to be a wide throw, so now Lazada's coming in for Fitzpatrick.
All right, so we're just about at the 2-minute mark here in the first half.
Yep. Nice throw by Trinka.
Yep.
Whoops. Yeah, it's going to be a maroon. No, wait. Oh. So it's going to be a wide throw.
So we'll maintain possession.
Yep. Through some good fortune.
Yep.
It's a good throw.
Oh.
Just over Sharon's head.
Oh,
you got to keep your feet.
Yeah,
yep.
Stumbling a bit there. La Jeunesse covering nicely.
Yep.
And we'll. All right. Well done by
Yeah, I
Lajeunesse to
think
cover for that and to clear it. Lebanon
Lovering-
getting it in very quickly here, though. Turning, spinning, looking to bring it back toward the middle. Nope, they're going to try to the wings. They're going to play it back a bit. Again, a little more possession than we've seen at the
Oh,
beginning
you
of the
could have
game.
seen that coming. Yeah,
Yep. And
but
again,
if he'd held on side.
offsides. Another offsides, and I can hear the coach saying, "Be patient. You're where you need to be.
He was very close to being onside.
Your
though.
time will come."
Yeah.
And
Well.
it will. If we don't get one of those offsides, it's going to get
Well, we've seen this. We've
very
seen this
interesting very quickly.
We've seen this in previous games, right?
Yep.
You know, aggressive teams getting a lot of offsides, and you just need to time it correctly, right? And you're going to score a goal.
So the pace of play really not picking up here.
Well,
A little more urgency, I think, at the end here.
but not throwing a bunch of numbers up top, right?
No.
Yeah, Lebanon's only got 5 guys involved in the offense right now. Sharon wins the ball. Fortin ends up with the ball.
Fortin
Not a whole
looking
lot of
to send
options
it,
here,
right?
yeah. Oh, that's nice. Mason.
Oh, nice shot by Mason.
Oh!
And the rebound was there for the taking, but we weren't able to capitalize.
That was a nicely taken shot.
That was.
And a difficult shot to make under that kind of pressure.
Oh, right across the face of the goal
Yeah.
there from Fortin, but
Hard ball
that
to
won't
handle.
amount to any opportunity for us.
And that's the end of the
That
half
is
right
the
there.
End of the first half.
So
absolutely.
interesting kind of half. I mean, got to tell you, the
A
teams,
measured first half is one word I would use
So
for both
look
teams.
at this. I mean, this is kind of an interesting set of statistics right here. So in the half, Goffstown has 5 shots. Lebanon, 5 shots. Goffstown has 1 shot on goal. Lebanon has 3. Lebanon 1 goal, and that's on the strength of that own goal. So
Right.
it's kind of an
Off
evenly
of the set piece. Right?
Yeah, kind of an evenly matched game, more or less. Although, you know, as I think we've said it once, we'll say it again. I mean, Lebanon seemed to be kind of cautious, not bringing enormous numbers up, and the defense sitting back. You know.
Well,
and
again, speculation is one thing, but you
Right.
know they're coming in on a 6-game winning streak. What they've been doing is working. Obviously,
Mhm.
they probably look at the record and are as surprised as we are. You know, coming into Goffstown,
Yeah.
bluntly, right?
Right.
So they're probably taking the approach of, you know, let's not make any mistakes, right?
Right.
Let's not beat ourselves in the first half. Let's take the measure of the game of the strategy, and you know they're coming out of the half up 1-0. So let's see what adjustments are made by either side on the for the second half.
I think that's an excellent point. So with that, we'll cut out until the beginning of the second half.
Well, welcome back for the second
Okay.
half. We've had the privilege for the last few minutes to have Scott Gross up here with us, entertaining us with some of his stories.
And telling us how it's done.
Yeah, basically, like, we don't know what we're doing. You got to listen to the football games. Cause
Right, exactly, because they know what they're doing.
They know what they're doing.
Yeah. Scott
Yeah.
Gross always has advice for everybody.
Well, you know, he told me that people are always coming up to him, asking him about things, how the town's running. They want him to go back on the Board of Selectmen.
Right.
Quick update on the JV side. Kyle Pernard just scored his 897th goal of the year, and it's 2-1 Goffstown.
Oh, excellent. So Pinard with a brace so
Right.
far on the
He's
other
got a
field.
brace so
He's got
far,
a
right.
brace. That's 2. Game's opened up a little bit here.
Yep. Good ball.
Oh, nice.
Cut off by Trinka.
Yeah, that was a nice play. Nice
Oh,
anticipation.
wins the battle on the sideline, too.
All right. And Sharon looking. Nice ball to Mason.
Touch pass to Green.
Yeah,
Green, being
Green
mugged
in
and
traffic.
loses it.
Yep.
He was outnumbered. Comes back
Whoops.
nicely. Max gets
Lajeunesse.
that out of there. Gibson.
Oh, Gibson
nobody.
looking for Sharon, not finding him. So Lazat trying to close off the angle here.
Got to pressure the ball here.
Yeah, Lebanon
They're
looking
standing
very
around,
deliberate.
yep.
Yep.
But
Oh,
Goffstown's
and there's the
on
run.
nice
There's the
corner.
run.
Trying to get it
Oh,
inside.
and that was badly flubbed.
Yep, that'll be a goal kick.
But Lebanon moving the ball a lot better than they have in the previous half, for sure.
So at some point during the second half, we're going to have a special guest commentator.
And
Ethan Santoro
I was gonna say.
from Mountain View Middle School is going to have his
Oh,
broadcast
nice look to the
debut.
wing. And
nice ball.
And
Oh, Mason
Excellent
wins
play.
the battle.
What a fantastic pass and what a fantastic finish.
Fantastic is right.
Oh my heavens. That was terrific. That's one of the prettiest goals I've seen all season.
Yeah, great pass by Michael, and it was a foot race, and the keeper came out, And Mason won the
Yeah,
battle.
it's a
And
pretty goal because you know what, Scott? It's the yoga bonita. It's the beautiful game. And you wouldn't understand that because you're a football guy. But this is the beautiful game, right? This is soccer, Scott. I'm going to take Scott Gross to task here.
well, Scott is he's a football guy, but this is
Yeah.
football, F-U-T ball, not
football.
Not football with the body part. This is football. So in the second minute of the second half, Goffstown has tied the game.
And now, all of a sudden, we look very alive. Oops, Fortin sending it out of bounds, unfortunately. But that was a great combination right there. They really cracked the Lebanon defense. Oh, Santoro taking a little too long to deal with that ball, and now it's off to the races. But fortunately, Lajeunesse is on top of it. He's going to look up, try and send it to Fortin maybe. No.
Nope. Lebanon and
Oh, that was nicely
that
done.
was like leapfrog there.
Yeah, it was. Oh, open man right here.
Yeah,
Sharon all by
Sharon.
himself, but a heavy touch, unfortunately.
Up and then a little shove in the back, and then a little leapfrog again.
Yeah,
and they're gonna call that. Yeah.
You know, you can't always just fall in front of the ball and just, you know, that's not a way to play defense.
Yeah, but
There it is.
Noah didn't actually try to stop either.
No, fair enough. But, I mean, he wanted to get to that ball.
Yeah, he did. Beautiful kick.
Yeah, nice send.
Trinka right there.
Trinka's
sends
got to
into
send
the
it
corner.
forward.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's going to be
see?
a corner kick.
You can't misjudge those balls in the back like that. That's because now it's going to be a corner. It's going to be a corner coming out of the sun. Goffstown bringing everybody back except for, it looks
Gibson.
like Gibson, yeah.
Yep.
But everybody else in the box. So Goffstown taking no chances on this one.
Yeah.
That's a big
That's
corner.
far.
Yeah.
A little bit too long. Not what he wanted to do.
That's fine.
And it'll be a goal kick.
I have the feeling like the intensity in this game is just ratcheted up a little bit here.
Yeah, you know, as you guys talked about in the first half, they were feeling each other out, and you know, now after that 10-minute break in between, and they're all watered up. You know, they come out, and both teams are running a little bit here, and
there's some nice passing going on here between Gibson and Sharon.
Oh, nice ball to Green. The triple team.
Pickpocketed. Yep.
Oh,
Mason
good
coming back and
recovery.
taking it.
Nobody near him. Plenty of time here. Lazat with a good kick.
That's a nice, dangerous ball.
to
2-on-1.
Yep.
Got to win that.
Yeah, Gibson mistimed his jump. There's Trinka, and again, is the Brule with time.
Oh, he's sending it out to Fortin. No,
A little too hard.
Unlucky.
Yeah.
Out in the sun.
Yeah, it was in the sun. It was
But
a
you know,
little
it's
too
a
hard
good
for
look
Mikey.
because Fortin had a lot of real estate to work with if he'd gotten that ball.
Yeah, he did. Put a little bit too much
Mustard.
what on it? Mustard. There you go.
Mustard.
Too much mustard. Good pickoff there by Santoro, sophomore.
Oh, nice pass by DeBrule. And
Good
they're
look
looking
by
for the wing
Noah.
again.
Oh,
nice
ball.
A little too far forward. You notice how they're using Fortin on the wing now instead of the center, right? I think, well, obviously that's deliberate.
It's a great ball right there.
But it brings me back to some of the playoff games, especially that Conval game where he
Punt.
played a whole half.
Goes to midfield and uncontested and heads it right over to his midfielder who's coming in now. Oh, nice pass. Nobody there. Oh, Lazard a little late. And
That was a complete defensive breakdown on
Complete
that one.
breakdown.
Everybody
Complete
standing
breakdown.
around, everybody watching.
they just allowed him to come down.
Yeah. You know, it looked like a guy sort of dribbling through pylons or something.
So just like that, not even 4 minutes later, Lebanon takes a 2-1 lead.
So Goffstown's got to get back into this thing, right? I think they're playing well on offense, right? They just can't afford to fall asleep.
Yeah, that was just a total breakdown by everybody back there.
Okay, somebody's got to push up here and not surrender this whole midfield. Oh, DeBrule, I don't know what he's thinking there. He's got to run with the guy.
Ball goes harmlessly out of bounds.
Game opening up a bit, though, right? Back and forth, right? None of this caution anymore.
Yep. You know, the feeling out process happened. Now they're coming out and exchanging blows. These aren't body punches. These are shots to the head.
So DeBrule's out, and it looks like Fantaselli is in.
Yep.
Nick Mason with a
Good
nice
job
trap.
there.
Nice look.
Gibson back.
Yeah,
to
there we are. Space.
Green. Lazat with plenty of time. Long kick. Nice head by Gibson. Michael's down. Oh, nice job by the keeper.
That was a nice play by Gibson to flick it backward on the back of his head like that.
It was. Great job by the keeper anticipating that.
Yeah.
Beating Michael to the ball. And a great boot.
Nice
Trevor
step by
there.
Santoro. Got to win this, though.
Yep. But now no one's pressing the ball. You can hear
Yeah,
Coach
look at
Lovren
this.
go after
I
the
know.
ball. Oh, number
and
11.
Trinka
Nice
losing
move by
position on
Trinka.
there. Yep.
2 men in front, Hugh. Number
Yep.
11 is unmarked. I'm
Yep.
sorry, number 10.
Yep.
But
Well,
Trinka
when we have
coming
to
out
send
of the
two guys
corner.
to the outside to cover, though, then we lose the coverage on the
Look
center
at
of
the
the
ground.
field.
Gibson just covered there.
I know. Guy's a fighter, and he's not slow at all.
Oh, and an
Sharon.
errant pass picked off by Sharon.
Oh,
Looking for Michael.
Makes an errant pass
Yeah.
on his own here.
He did. Gave it right back. Coughed it right back
So
up.
Manny and Fitzpatrick coming in, Green and Trinka coming out.
All right, we're going to take this little lull in the action to turn it over to Ethan. Here you go, E.
So it's going to be a maroon throw. Santoro with a nice header there. Both sides fighting for the ball, neither one controlling it yet. Oh, Lajeunesse clearing it into the middle of the field. It's a little unfortunate. We got to send it out back wide. And there's a ball. Yeah, somebody's got to be watching that. Oh,
Lebanon's
no.
now pushing up more, and good save by Tyler.
Excellent save by Santoro. Got to watch that, though. That's a huge boot by Santoro. And that's going to be a corner kick. So Sharon making his way out to the corner. He's going to be taking this, since he's the righty, he's going to be taking the ball from the left side. And Goffstown with everybody pushed up except for Lajeunesse, Santoro, and Lazat. So we got numbers in the box here. A little bit low.
Good kick by Noah,
Yeah,
and a bounce.
that's unfortunate. So it's going to be a goal kick for Lebanon. I got to think Sharon being on the field like this all this time, he's got to be a little bit tired, so we can excuse the corner.
Yeah.
Nice goal kick there.
That
There's a
little
little bit of a
push.
push on Santoro.
Lebanon pressing again.
Nicely done by Lazat to
Yep.
anticipate that run. We got to do that more often, right?
Going to be a corner, though.
Not overrun the ball, but actually try to contain and stay with the man.
We were getting overrun there, though, Hugh.
Oh, yeah.
Lebanon wanted it a little bit more than we did right there.
With the help of a little bit of pushing.
Yeah, a little pushing. I think they were trying to get on the subway or something. All right, here comes the kick. Good ball, high.
Oh, it's gonna
Noah
get
gets
cleared.
in there.
Yeah,
nice
nicely
job
done by
by
Mason.
to try and get it out of there. Gibson tracking that down. It's going
That's
to go out
gonna
of
be out of
bounds. It's going to
bounds.
be a white throw right
Yeah.
there. Well, actually, it's going to be.
It's going to be maroon.
So it's a maroon throw.
Yep.
And
Goffstown having trouble clearing it out again. Fanticelli
Fanticelli.
sending it forward. There we go.
Nick over to Noah. Noah's looking cross field.
Yeah,
There it
switching
comes.
fields. Nice
Yep.
ball.
Michael looking to make something happen.
Oh, it's a little weak
Yeah.
there. A little too weak. Somebody's got to win that.
No one challenged that. Now Lazat steps
Yep.
up. Trevor, nice
And-
corner ball. Gibson's got it. He's got Michael behind him.
Yeah,
Gets
but you know
it to
what?
Michael. Oh, he's
Gibson
offside.
came from an offside
Yep.
position to collect
Yep.
that ball, so
Yep.
that's why he's. Yeah, that's what Coach Levering's saying. If you know you've been offsides, don't come back onside to go get the ball because you're just going to get the call.
But they're looking to make some plays. Some
Yeah.
good passing there. Already a couple players jockeying for position down here. Nice ball.
Oh, Santoro
over
missing the
Trover's
header
head.
there.
Yeah, he misread that one.
Oh, dear. Lajeunesse getting a foot on it.
Here comes Michael.
Oh,
he threw
gives
it
it
away.
away. And there's
Yeah.
the ball wide there.
Fitzpatrick's
So-
got to get to this.
Yep.
He's trying to protect it. Now
Well,
he kicks
except
it
he
out.
touched it,
It's going to be
so-
a throw. Yeah,
Yeah.
it was going to go out of bounds, and then he touched it, so then he had to do something with
Yep,
it.
exactly.
Couldn't let it roll out the back. It would have been a corner, so we had to kick it off to the side. So
Everybody getting ready for what looks to be a big throw, potentially. It's a pretty big throw.
and just right into
yeah,
Tyler.
exactly. Nice big punt.
Good boot. Gibson there.
Yep.
He gets called for the push.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah, exactly. There's no need to push the ball. It's not like this is a danger zone or anything, right?
right.
And Coach Levering
But
indicating his
that's
disapproval.
Not unlike how the other goal unfolded. Same exact situation. Same push, no call. So.
But the
here
thing is,
comes
if
a
you
long
want to
kick
push, you just
again.
need to make it less obvious.
Yep.
All right, lots of room for Sharon. Tons of space.
Again, you can see him looking for Michael in
Yeah.
the middle to Nick. Nick trying to lead Michael.
Oh, yeah, but not
Threw it right in the middle
not
of the
quite
field.
executed properly.
Yep.
Oh, see if we can
Good
win this.
job by Manny there.
Yeah, like a stone wall.
Fitzpatrick. Noah keeps it
Yep,
in. Nice
nicely
job.
done.
He's
He's got it out to Gibson.
Is Gibson coming down the right side, looking to make a play,
That's-
sends it across the
oh,
middle.
it's out of
Went
bounds.
out of bounds.
Ah,
Hate when that happens.
yeah. Those boundaries, those pernicious boundaries. Here comes Cook. He's
Cookie's
coming in for Gibson.
in for Gibson. Yeah,
Yep.
Gibson's been running. He's been running
Yeah.
wild out there.
He's been doing a good job. He's been working hard.
Oh, that's nothing. Scott's commenting on pernicious. I said,
Pernicious.
you haven't heard anything. Yeah,
Oh.
that's one of his 5-cent words. That's not
Yeah,
even
that's
a 25
only a
cent
3-syllable word,
Yeah.
Scott. Just wait till I drop super erogatory on you.
Noah looking for a spot.
Plenty of space and time.
Fitzpatrick's got to. I think he's got to calm that down and then kick.
Yeah,
No,
well,
it's
it's
going
still
to
good.
work out. Michael.
Oh,
And they called
offsides.
offside. Same call. Michael was off, came back on. So
Yeah.
Lebanon coach is telling his team he's got some subs coming.
Yeah.
Give it another minute, guys, and you can take a break. It's
Well-
extremely hot out here.
Both sides subbing fairly regularly, although Goffstown keeping some of its star players in for the whole match practically.
Yeah, there's been a couple that have been out there the whole time. Noah, one of them.
Yeah, exactly.
Noah's making the move. Oh, nice ball. He's got Cook.
Oh, that was a
nice
nice
play by the keeper. He
that
lost
was actually
control.
Mason that he was passing to.
Oh, that's Mason. I'm sorry. Nice job. You got to win this. Is Lazat
Manny.
trying to take
Fancelli,
advantage. Oh,
nice
nice
little
move. Gets it to Noah. Noah.
Oh, I think he's looking for a play here.
Whistle on the JV field. That it must be their water break, or I heard a double whistle.
That's a nice ball.
Fitzpatrick.
Exactly.
Oh, the defenseman.
All right. Well, maybe it's
misplayed
going to be
it.
a throw-in.
Michael saves
Oh,
it. Tries to
yeah.
change fields on him.
Maybe
Didn't
too
bite,
clever by
and-
half on
yep,
that one.
Yep.
Maybe should have just let that one go.
Yeah,
I think he was trying to get the element of surprise.
Same result, too, though. He gets the throw in
Yeah.
right there. Cook with a nice move.
He's out of
nice spin
bounds.
move, and he's out of
Yeah.
bounds. You know, we have to get a magic eraser and erase those lines back there, Hugh, and then they won't be out of bounds.
Or maybe not paint them in black.
Agreed. We should paint them green.
Should paint them green. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. You know, it's out of bounds where I say it's out of bounds. It's going to be like hockey.
Yeah, Lebanon making 3 substitutions
Yeah.
here. These guys are gassed. I mean, it's
That's hot out there.
yep. Nice job by Noah. Noah looking for Cook.
Sends that ball wide.
Lebanon with it at midfield and kicks it out of bounds.
That's going to be, whoa, it's going to be
I
maroon.
think I think it went off Connor.
Okay.
Here's the throw in. Trevor trying to chase it down. It's going to go out of bounds.
Yep.
And that's going to be a white throw. Nope. They're
No,
saying
it's
that was
gonna
off
be maroon.
Goffstown too.
Yeah.
So now we're about 30 yards further down the field here.
All right, but this is going to be a big throw again.
Yep. He's looking to throw this right into the box, and he does. Oh, good throw.
And that's going to be a goal kick.
Yeah. Trevor kind of he won that one.
So it looks like Gorton's coming in. He's getting ready on the sideline to come in. Nice ball by Santoro.
Boot. Noah wins that. Right up. Mason jumps and swings and misses at it. Still fighting for it. Noah gets it up. A lot of volleyball going on here.
Yeah. Oh, come on.
Yeah.
We got to settle that.
Yeah. You know, Fitzpatrick's done that a few times. He's had plenty of time, and
and there's no reason to just kind of,
No,
lose
that's
possession.
a nice ball right there.
That
It's
is a nice
Manny.
ball.
Manny
Manny.
misplayed
Well,
it. Andrew comes up and saves him.
Ball's getting batted around a bit here.
Yeah, watch out. Lebanon's got some. Oh, nice job by Trevor stepping up there. Oh,
the giveaway.
Trevor was all set to send Michael on Lazat.
Oh,
Beat him to it.
Nice step by Lajeunesse, and Fortin with some room here. That's a nice ball.
idea.
Boy, that
nice
center
play.
back had to make that play.
Yep.
Otherwise, Lebanon would have been in serious trouble.
Oh,
Whoops.
swing and a miss.
Oh,
Michael,
yeah.
Nick steals.
Oh,
Cook.
he's trying to use his body to shield the ball. It just couldn't handle it.
Oh, good move there.
Yeah,
Lazat
somebody's got a
chasing him down.
challenge.
Yeah, no one's coming up. Now Max steps up.
All right, finally.
But we got a wide open
now
player
we
on
got
the
to
other
stop
side.
this here. Oh.
Fitzpatrick challenged them, and Tyler's going to scoop
right.
it up.
Fortunate here. So
we're
it looks
about-
like – oh, sorry, go ahead.
We're about 2 minutes till the water break, and we got Trinka and Gorton ready to come in. Another sub for Lebanon.
Just about to say that.
Yep.
Oh, look at this. Sharon wide open.
Oh, nice ball to Michael. Spins.
Mason.
Oh, Mason.
Oh. Fortin just shooting it into traffic here.
Yep. Oh,
Manny.
nice move by Manny.
All right, let's see
Trying
if
to
he
move it out
can
of
do
there.
something with it here.
Can he get it across? Nope. And that's going to
That's
be
gonna
a corner.
Corner.
A corner kick, and there come the sub. So Michael and
Lazat and Fortin coming out.
So-
Gorton and Trinka coming in.
So by my estimation, I think we have Trevor and Max, who have played the whole game so far,
I think that's correct.
and Noah. I think those are the only three. I don't recall Noah coming out yet. And Noah is about to kick the corner.
Ooh,
Oh, nice
that's a
ball.
low one.
Oh, it's trouble. Lebanon defender got there, knocked it in the air, and look who's tracking it down.
Yeah, I
Noah.
know. That's the guy,
I
man.
mean, ran
He is the
30
guy.
yards from the corner. Oh, nice ball by Gordon. Oh, and it's there. Nick scores!
Yes!
What a job
Oh,
by
my
Nick.
God.
That took forever to get in the goal.
I know. That play took, 10 seconds to develop?
Ugh.
Oh, my heavens. You could sort of see where that was going, but
Yeah, and they won it. It was a great job. And then Nick didn't put a lot of mustard on it, but that ball seemed
it
to
was
take forever.
just barely enough. So we're going into the water break.
Yeah,
so
it's a
20
good-
minutes left.
Yeah, good time for it. 2-2. And I'll tell you what, Noah Sharon made that whole play. He had the corner kick. He kicked it out, and he had the low kick, but he chased that ball down, and he caused that turnover, and that's what led to the goal.
No, that was really good. But I have to say, having watched this, we haven't put an extraordinary amount of pressure on Lebanon's defense, but they are vulnerable. You can sort of see why they've lost to some of the better teams, like Bo and John Stark and stuff like that.
Yeah, when we've come and mounted the pressure and had the play in their end, we've kind of we've had some opportunities and we've had some good fortune. Both of the goals were scored very similarly.
Yeah, exactly right. And in part it was because Lebanon could not clear the ball. It's just basically what it boils down to. And we've seen that enough on our end to know what that looks like.
So we get an update from JV. Want to take a guess who scored?
Let me guess. Kyle Pinard.
Kyle Pernard. So he's got another goal. I think he just broke Wayne Gretzky's record.
That's a hat trick, right?
It's a hat trick.
Yeah.
3-1 now.
So remind
JV.
me, what's the four?
A
It's
grab
glut?
or something?
A
A glut.
glut.
A glut. A
A
glut.
glut. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see if he can
I should
get his
remember
glut.
that because that's half of glutton, and that's me. So I should remember what a glut is.
Yeah, there it is.
So, Scott, what do you think? What do you think?
What happens? This is an unbelievable game.
This is an unbelievable game. Yeah.
He says that he has
I gotta
toothpicks.
clean
He
it.
has toothpicks holding his eyes open. It's like, you ever see a Clockwork Orange when
Yeah,
they
right,
put those on his
exactly.
eyes so he
Right.
can't blink? And we're like putting eye drops into his eyes.
This is a family program, Scott. Scott, this is a family program.
This is PBS.
Right, exactly.
I wasn't sure if it was like, part of the whole St. Anselm monk thing where you
No.
We're not swore to silence. No, it's not. We don't take a vow of silence.
Yeah, we put Clockwork Orange in the middle. There you go. Atta Tiger. So
Oh,
Scott, you're
we-
seeing
we-
something pretty
We have
pretty
to edit
important
that
here.
out. Is Clockwork Orange? Is that something?
This is like Goffstown's 3-5-1. They're playing a 7-2 team right now, and they're even with them. So, and boy,
Yeah.
wouldn't it be ironic? It's like we've been taking all these water breaks and so on and so forth, and it goes into overtime. These poor guys, like dragging their carcasses up and down the field, in this kind of weather.
It was funny because Jared and I were having a conversation before the game. I'm saying with this heat, we don't see anybody that's going to play those kind of minutes. And we
Right.
just talked about that
Yeah.
Max and Trevor and Noah. And actually, Noah's taking his first break right now. He's staying on the sideline.
Yeah.
And so now it just leaves two, Trevor and Max, that have yet to
Yet to come off.
come off for a
Yeah.
sub.
Well, you notice where most of the subs have been concentrated in the midfield.
Yeah. So 20 minutes, 51 seconds left, and
Oh, this is
2-2
it.
score. That was our 20-minute water break.
Let's see if we can put this
So-
thing away in regulation. Wouldn't that be nice?
It would be nice.
Oh, look at this.
I would certainly appreciate it. Oh, and Connor's
that's
got to
the
do a better
risk,
job there.
yes.
Look at this. Comes out, and Tyler scoops that up. But
That was in bounds? Oh,
that
no,
was
that's a goal kick. Yeah, that
dangerous. Dangerous
that
play.
kind of shows how difficult it is to kind of cover the ball when it's traveling to the sideline like that.
But we saw that a little while ago. We saw Trevor try
Yeah,
to do that.
exactly.
He heard the
Yep.
footprints coming, the footsteps coming, and he kicked the ball out. I mean, and Connor's got to do the same thing there.
Right,
He can't. He
exactly.
cannot lose that ball.
Either
in the
you
corner
cover it
down
or
there.
you send it out,
Exactly,
right? That's
right.
yeah.
So now-
Dangerous ball.
Yeah,
We
Tiago
got
with
Mason
control on
all
the
by
side.
himself in the middle here, though. Kind of open.
Yeah, Tiago
Tiago can get his
fighting.
head up there. Yeah, Fantaselli.
Oof. That could have been dangerous.
Yeah.
Ball headed to the side.
Yeah, let's see there.
Kept
Oh,
in
kind
there.
of a half bicycle.
Good job.
Oh.
Jackson overruns that. But
Yeah,
it's
see, we can't overrun
back
that.
to Connor, but Lebanon picks it up. Oh, and they're on the attack here.
Yep. Oh,
Trevor
Fitzpatrick.
giving chase, Fitzpatrick, and he kicks it
Oh,
high and wide.
Fortunately for us, he can't finish.
Yep.
So it's going to be a corner, it looks like.
Yep, and
Lazat and Fortin waiting to come in.
yep,
Boy, that was not credible defense on our
No.
part on that last stretch.
not at all, not at all.
And I mean everybody. Not everybody was playing defense, including the midfielders.
I would imagine that Lazat's going to come in for Fitzpatrick, and Michael probably for Cook. Cook's been out there for a while. Looks a little tired. Hands on his hips. Oh, that ball got through everybody, and a whistle,
And I'm not really sure what the call is.
Yep, not either. Too many men in the box
Pushing.
for Lebanon.
That sounds like a call against the Jets.
Jumping over the
look
center.
at that.
Oh,
14
nice
guys
boot
on the
by-
field, right?
nice job by Cook.
All right, got to track that down.
Yep.
Gorton using his
Gordon.
head pretty well.
Oh, nice job by me. Oh, that was
Oh,
an
and that was a
inadvertent
handball,
hand.
yeah.
Yep. But a hand nonetheless.
Still, that's going to be a white throw.
Yep.
Gorton's got it.
But it should have been a handball, like you said, Hugh.
Oh,
And
it's
here
going to
we
be
come.
a substitution here.
Yep.
So Gorton's coming out.
Lazat for Fitzpatrick,
Fitzpatrick, yeah,
Michael
so-
for Gorton. Okay.
So Fortin looks like he's going to be playing the wideout position here.
Yep.
And
Nice ball
DeBrule.
to Jackson.
Whoa.
Yeah, tries to get it towards the goal. He muffed it. That's a muff, right?
Wow.
You can hit him when that happens, right? When
Yeah,
he muffs
muff.
the punt.
Yeah, that's an actual statistic.
Yeah, they actually, they count
They
those,
keep the
right?
number of muffs in a game. Yeah, we're going to add that to the score sheet.
Jackson
DeBrule getting ahead on
wins
it
that, but nobody home.
to no avail. Although it's not exactly like Lebanon's possessing that ball because it's bouncing around an awful lot.
Nice save there by
Yeah.
Lebanon. They play
now
it
they
back.
settle it.
Yeah. They got
But look,
some
no
time.
no movement,
Go to the
you know.
middle.
No desire to
Trinket
move that ball.
comes up to
Trinkett's got to
challenge
keep
that.
position.
Yep.
We've got to keep position.
Oh, nice ball. Tyler's coming out.
Oh, that was
nice
a great
job.
play.
Oof. What a
Boy,
gamble
nice.
there.
Yeah,
Paid off.
yeah, but it's like you got to go out there, and if you
Yep.
go out there, you
Yep.
better get it. Otherwise, you better stay home.
Right, you got to commit. He committed. And that ball's knocked out of bounds. That's going to be a white throw. Lazat over there to throw it in.
Sees DeBrule open. Oh, look at that.
nice
looking for
ball. Oh,
looking for
good.
Fortin.
Great play by the defender there.
Yeah.
He misses that. It's 3-2.
Oh,
Oh, they called a push.
yeah, they called a push on DeBrule.
Foul on DeBrule. How dare he?
I know. I don't know where he learned that stuff. That bad kid. He's just a bad character all around.
That was a ticky-tack foul.
Yeah, it was a ticky-tack foul. I agree with you on that one.
Wow, you get 3 subs for Lebanon and Noah.
Yeah.
Chomping
Well,
at
you
the
know
bit
what?
to come
Noah
back
is
in.
worth 3 subs from
Yeah.
Lebanon. That's what I think.
That's a nice ball.
We got to clear that a little better. So Trinka coming out wide.
Actually in the shade over there. I kind
Oh.
of envy him right now.
Yeah.
Lebanon man comes
gotta
out.
win.
Oh, nice
Oh, and they let
battle.
him
Throws
turn
it
it.
towards the goal.
Oh, we have got to clear that.
Oh, no. We got a guy in front,
my.
and that's going to be a corner. Nope.
See, I say, oh my heavens, just to keep myself from saying something worse.
Yeah. Wow, that's actually, it was off on Lebanon, so it's going to be a goal kick.
Yeah, so Fantaselli out
Yep.
and
Noah.
Sharon in.
Yep.
Yep.
So, no, it is a corner.
Oh, it
that's
is a
what
corner.
I thought.
Okay,
I
yeah.
initially thought that, and then I guess maybe Goffstown was trying to steal that. But
I'll give him credit.
so, dangerous
Yeah,
situation
dangerous play
here.
here. Yeah, exactly.
There they go. Low line drive in front.
Oh, he
kicked
clears
away
it back
by
across the
Trinka.
middle. Oh,
Yeah.
Trinka's got to let that go wide, though. Man, that's
It was more
scary.
of a reaction kick
I know,
by Trinka.
I know.
You know, he kind of saw it there. And this number 17 for Lebanon is causing all kinds of problems here, and he goes right by Trinka again towards the middle. Nice step
DeBrule.
up by Jackson right
Yeah.
there.
Thank God for
And a
that.
header out of bounds, so
We
that's
got to
going
let
to be
the
a white
defense
throw.
reset. Yep.
Yep. They were under pressure
Oh.
right there, Hugh. Now, if they were a football team, they would have called timeout right there to kind of regroup.
That's the problem with soccer, right? No timeouts.
Gorton get ready to come back in. Levering giving him some last-minute instructions. Manny with the header to the middle. Nobody there.
Oh,
Trevor chasing it.
tracking
Trevor
it
just
down.
got clipped. And there's 4 guys against 1, and the Lebanon.
Oh, they've got to
Oh,
talk
yes,
back
they-
there.
that-
That's the
that was-
ugliest kind
wow.
of defense I've seen
That
in
was
a while.
terrible. That was terrible.
Oh, and then, oh, boy.
That was 1 Lebanon forward against 4 defenders, and
I know,
he
and-
almost had Tyler had to play
Well,
it.
and all those
kick it out of
Goffstown
harm's
guys,
way.
like, acting like they didn't even know that the other ones existed.
Yeah. Levering's not happy about that.
No, definitely. I can understand why.
Yep. He's
So another big throw here.
coming back over to Kid. Oh, great throw right into the box. Oh, no.
We
It
had
was a
better
header
get on that.
and
Yeah,
a weak
all right.
kick to Tyler. Tyler's going to try and boot that out of there. Goffstown looks a little tired right now, Hugh.
Yeah.
You know,
Well,
that's a good punt.
if you hustle now and score, then
Noah-
you don't have to hustle for 2 overtimes.
Yep. Stop saying that, Hugh.
Plenty of time to rest when you're dead.
That's true.
Nicely
off
done by
though.
Mike. Yeah. Fortin forcing the play back there, putting some pressure.
Yep, and a quick throw by Lebanon. Trevor wins it to the side, and it's
Yeah.
out of bounds. So another Lebanon throw here. Looking to make another quick throw. There it is. DeBrule with it. Plenty of time.
Nice pass. Fortin.
Michael
finds.
Over to
what is
Cook.
that?
Cook looking
nice.
back for Noah. Noah's got
Great
plenty
idea.
of time, and he's got
Great
plenty
idea
of room.
by Cook and great execution.
Got plenty of room.
Yeah, now he's got some
Coming
decisions
towards
to
the
make.
middle.
Oh, I wonder what he
And,
was thinking. I wonder if
yeah.
he was thinking he wanted to put in a shot or
yeah,
something.
And now here's DeBrule with time in space. Lofts one to Noah and intercepted by Lebanon. And now Lebanon
Now
comes
Trinka's
back.
got to get back.
Yep. DeBrule cuts him off. Lebanon's got some numbers. Trevor steps up,
Santoro
goes
losing
right
his
by
footing
him.
again. Oh,
Good
nicely
block by
done
Max.
by Lajeunesse.
Trevor
Boy.
racing for that and knocks it out of bounds. That looks like it went off Lebanon.
Yeah,
that might be a
I kinda
white
think so,
throw.
too.
Yeah, that's a white throw.
Yeah.
And substitutions. Here comes
Gorton
Gorton in for David.
for Trinka. Oh, so there. The last time I think we saw Gorton on defense was when we were playing against Pembroke.
Yeah, I think that was short on D that day.
Well,
And,
I think Coach Levering was kind of dissatisfied with his defense that
well,
day.
I'm trying to be
right,
to be
right.
nice about it. He was short on ample defensemen
Yeah,
that day.
He was short on patience that
Patient,
day.
yeah, that too.
Oh,
Nice
nicely
ball.
done. Cook
Oh, he
losing
got
his
his
footing.
pocket
Yep.
picked.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
Tripped over the ball.
Took
that
the
was
money
being
and
held
threw,
by a
took the
Lebanon
money
foot.
and threw the wallet down right there. That's what that was. Jackson with the nice job of.
Whoops. Almost getting it out to Fortin, but not quite managing.
Got Fitzpatrick and Gibson ready to come in now.
Oh, Lebanon holding on to that ball, trying to do a Maradona on the sideline, but it looks like it's going to be a white throw.
And Green ready to check it.
Wow,
Yeah,
mass
and
substitutions.
Trevor is taking his first break. I think Trevor is gassed.
Yeah,
Got a good
DeBrule
move
coming
right
out,
here.
Santora coming out, Cook coming out.
Yep. Can hear Lovering saying need a lot of communication back there.
He's absolutely right.
Yeah,
No arguments with that.
Trevor is huffing and puffing, downing some water. I don't expect he'll be out long, but
Yeah, but these few minutes are valuable.
yeah. So the D line is now Caleb and Max and Connor and Andrew. That's a foursome we don't see. I don't think we've seen that foursome together this year.
I think you're right. Although I can't remember what we had in Pembroke or against Pembroke.
So out of bounds. It's going to be a white throw. Coming down on
can't
11
quite
minutes
give it
left
away
in the
like
game.
that.
I should say 11 minutes left in regulation, the way things have gone here. Fitzpatrick up to Mason.
Oh, yeah,
Yep.
not quite getting it there.
Nope, but Gorton takes it. Mishit.
And that takes a Goffstown bounce.
Yep. Mason with it again. He's got Lazat.
Oh, we're kind of mishitting the ball here.
Yeah, not what he wanted to do. Mason up to Cook. Cook trying
nice.
to gets it to Manny.
Nice.
Manny over to Noah.
Sharon
Now
wide
Noah's
open.
got some time and space, trying to come to the middle. Now he goes wide. Gets it towards the
Oh,
middle. Nice
that was
play
a
by
nice
the Oh, and a
ball.
swing and a miss by the defender. Now Michael's got it.
He didn't have the
Oh,
time
back
to
to
shoot.
Green. Green
Oh,
into
poor
Nick.
Mason's
Nick
just
is,
covered with maroon there.
1 against 3. I mean,
It's like a moose covered with ticks up in northern New Hampshire. It's bad.
he looked like the Alamo right there.
Alamo or Elmo?
The Alamo. He was surrounded by so many people.
It's like Elmo. He was covered in red.
Oh, nice play by Caleb there.
All right, well, that works, except nobody's
Oh,
really
and,
there.
and
although,
Mason,
who
Mason, it
knows?
was miscommunication. 11 and Mason's coming in.
Oh, the big touch.
And he's crying foul, but he's not going to get a call. That was
No, I don't
some
think
good
so.
defense there. He wrote him off the play. But I tell you, the two Lebanon defenders looked at each other and I got it, you take it type of thing, and neither one of them went after it. Got to challenge that ball.
That's gonna
Lazat,
go
that's
out.
going to go out of bounds. Going to have a white throw here. Lebanon looking to bring 2 subs in. Oh, that didn't go out, huh?
Nope. Apparently not.
Wow.
So Mason fighting for the
Yeah,
ball.
and they're gonna call Mason
I
on that.
think I'm.
So now Mason's crying foul. I mean, he didn't get the call down there, and then that again with the ticky-tack.
Yeah, I think that's. Well, I don't think that foul down there was a foul, and I don't think this one is a foul either.
Right.
I think they're.
You either call both or call neither.
Wow. You have a high standard of consistency here, Mike.
Well, in all fair, the referees have done a good job in
Yeah.
this game so far today. As they usually do. Oh, it's a miss hit. Oh, right by him. Oh, nice job by
Nice.
Tyler coming out
All
there.
right, woof. I was getting a little worried there.
Are you hearing that too?
Yeah, I'm hearing a little static.
Hearing some static. in
Sometimes
our
I hear
line.
you kind of wandering from my left ear to my right ear a little bit.
I think that's Scott. I think Scott's trying to sabotage us.
Yeah, he hates soccer so much.
I saw him
He's
with
like-
I saw him with the pair of clippers earlier. I don't
I
know what
know.
he's doing with those. Adam, if you see that the wires are cut, it wasn't us. It was Scott.
Yeah. So a lot of substitutions here. Cook coming on. Actually, not that many.
Cook
Just
is-
Cook.
Cook
Yeah,
for
Cook coming
Mason,
on
yeah.
for Mason.
8.5 to go
Yep.
in regulation.
Yep.
The ball's going to go.
Gordon tracking that back, and you
harmlessly
know what?
by
Lebanon
everybody.
not showing like an enormous amount of effort to get to the ball
Yeah.
here. So
Yep.
Gordon's got some time.
Good boot,
Wow,
but
except
nobody
nobody-
home.
yeah.
Nobody home.
He's got to send it to somebody. Gibson running after it.
Oh, Green up
Yep.
to Cook. Cook looking for
Yep.
Noah. He's got him. Oh, Noah over
Oh,
to Gibson.
look at
Back
this.
to Noah. That was like a touch pass. Noah comes through traffic and shoots it high. Oh. Yep, that's going to be
Yeah.
a corner kick.
Boy, that was a heck of a play. They just improvised that all the way down there. Some miss hits and this
Yeah.
and that, and it ends up with Sharon taking a shot.
Looked like Noah was on the ice there, the way he was stick handling through
Like a-
everybody.
I was going to say, like, on the ice, like a beer truck on the ice.
Yeah. Sure, he wouldn't mind being on the ice here. I just saw Goffstown score on the other side. I'm going to assume it's Kyle Pernod because he scored
Well-
every other goal, but we'll see. So it is
So
4-1. I just
Fortin-
saw the goal.
Fortin putting it back in.
Yeah, he's got
Not high enough. And Lebanon clearing it out. Lazat on top of it.
Lazat's got some time, but now.
Not a lot of time. Oh, miss hits it.
And
yeah.
Lebanon's going to let it go out. It's going to
I
be a
guess
red
we're going to
throw.
find out pretty soon what happened on the JV
Yeah,
field.
I saw the goal, so it is 4-1 because I just saw the goal going. Yep.
And Jasper Klaus.
Yep.
Jasper Klaus with a goal. So the Kyle Pennard show has come to an end, and I guess the Jasper Klaus show has started.
And it was a head-in from what I hear.
Oh, great.
But, yeah, so
oh,
somebody
good for Jasper Klaus.
Somebody other than Kyle Pennard puts the ball in the net.
Yeah, really. Come on. How about some sort of...
Oh, there's a nice ball.
Oh, that's awfully dangerous.
Yep.
Can't quite win it.
Fitzpatrick stepping up there. Caleb gets it over to Lazat, who has
some
time. Lots of time.
Put it back in, it looks
Surveying the field, long kick.
Ooh, that's a bit heavy.
Yeah, but look at
that.
Look at this. Cook and Gibson there. The keeper's out of position. He gets it back to Noah with a long kick, and he misses.
You know what?
Went through the field goal post, though.
You know what? I got to tell you, I think Noah's exhausted.
Yeah.
Sharon's just exhausted. You know, the way he took that shot, he was leaning back a little bit. Guy's tired. I don't think he's been spelled at all. Well, he's actually been spelled a little bit.
Yeah, he came out a little bit.
But, I mean, he's been playing the center mid position all day in the heat. I mean, I think that's got to tell on him a little bit.
I'll tell you what, though, this keeper for Lebanon been having some problems
well,
with
you
the
know,
ball.
he should have come out.
Be slippery.
He should have come out earlier. He should have come out way earlier.
Agreed. Caleb, nice move.
Oh, there's some
little
an
push.
arm
Yeah,
bar.
there it is. Yep.
I'm waiting for the arm bar.
Yep. Arm bar. Get a suplex next after that.
So La Jeunesse putting it back in. A little
right
low, not
middle.
quite far enough.
Nobody there.
Now we got to win it back.
And we do. Caleb with it. He's got time.
Yeah, he's got time.
Looking to do something.
Ooh.
Sends it up to Gibson. Gibson heads it towards the middle.
Offside.
Nobody there. Offside.
Nah. You know, we don't have tons of opportunities. We got to make the most of what we've got.
We've had two kind of open shots, though, from about 30 yards out in the middle of the field that we sent over the goal. No, they're not easy. I'm not saying
no,
they're
you're
easy,
right, though. You're right.
You know, those two shots.
Yep.
Mason,
that's a push on Green there. Not on Green, but a push on the guy who was covering Green. Fitzpatrick's putting it down.
Mason ready to come in, and another sub for Lebanon ready to come in.
Lots of time.
Lazat with a good ball. He's got
except Gibson flicks it back, but there's nobody back there except the keeper. Might want to think about flicking it maybe towards the center of the field where some of the white is. Oh, that's a big.
That's a novel thought.
Oh, yeah. Hey, I could be a soccer coach.
Yeah. Fitzpatrick fighting for the ball here. Kick comes toward the middle.
Yeah.
Nobody there for Goffstown. Now Lebanon trying to make right through the legs.
You should have
good
seen
give
that
and go
coming.
right there.
Oh, come on, guys.
That number 7. Oh, no, he's coming right through, and it's nobody on that man in front of the net.
All right.
Lazat gets rid of it. Up to Michael.
Oh, that's a hard one to handle.
Yeah. Michael chasing after it, though. Staying with it and wins it back. Great hustle by Michael.
And he's looking for somebody up there. Gibson can't
He
get to
had
that.
Cook, but Cook was a little bit off to the right there. Oh, nice job by Noah.
Manny's got to win this.
Gives it back, though. Noah gets tripped. Yep, that's going to be a call.
Okay, we can send a nice long one down here.
4 minutes left.
Top of the box, right?
Yep. 4 minutes left. Just under 4 minutes now.
Goffstown pushing up, or at least 5 players from Goffstown pushing up.
So Noah's going to take the kick, and he gets it over to Lazat, who's got plenty of time. Good ball in. Nobody home.
Low. Gorton putting it back in. There's a lot of traffic there. It's going to be hard to get through all that maroon.
The JV game has gone final. 4-1 final, Goffstown.
All right. Well, good job for JV getting back to their winning ways after that. Oh, you can't pass that like that.
Actually gave it up, but Lazat hits it off of the Lebanon player. So
bully for us. So Mason coming back in and Gibson coming out. Gibson, I thought, playing pretty solidly.
Yeah.
In that spell.
He's done a good job while he was in there.
Yeah.
And we're
working hard.
3 minutes and 10 seconds away from overtime, Hugh.
Yeah.
And the kick comes up. Mason gets it over to Michael. Michael's got some room. Michael goes down the field.
A good
nice
ball
to Cook. Cook's
Lots
got
of
some
space.
space.
Who's in the middle? Who's in the middle?
He's looking. He gets it back to Michael. Michael just on the outskirts of the ball. Oh, Mason was right there, too.
Oh, jeez. That's why we need a guy in the far post, right? But, that's a great shot. We got to do more of that, right?
Had 3 glowing opportunities in this half.
Yeah. Yeah, it's been good stuff.
Goal kick.
All right, let's see if we can win this.
Intercept this. That's coming right
Does
down
the
the
white
middle.
want it? Yep.
Green is there.
Green is on
Green
it.
wins it. Gets it to Cook. Cook is playing a great game so far.
A little slow there.
yeah.
He's got to make a decision what he's going to do with that thing.
He was 1 against 2.
Yeah, he's got to pass that rock.
Yep. So Lebanon controlling it on the far side now. As we roll down on the 2 minutes to play. Gibson ready to come back in already.
Yep.
Quick break for him.
And Lizotte sending it back forward to Mason.
Okay.
And let's see if Cook can do something with that. Nope.
So we're under 2 minutes now.
All right.
Fitzpatrick.
Long ball down the wing.
Ball.
Lizotte tracking
gonna
that.
Get there.
Yep.
And it's going to go out of
Yeah,
bounds.
all right.
So that's a white throw.
Good for him.
And here
Whoops.
comes Gibson.
Gibson's
Gibson's
coming
coming
in,
for Cook.
taking out Cook.
Yeah.
Well, that was a short spell for Gibson to spend out.
Yeah, but Cook has done a great job out there today. He's left it all out there. Best I've seen him play this year.
I would
his
agree.
hustle, his positioning. He's making things happen. And here's Noah. Noah looking for Michael. Yeah.
That window closed on him.
Sure did. And Michael,
He's
almost
trying to win that
intercepted
ball
there,
cleverly.
Yeah. Got to watch out here. Lebanon's got some numbers down the field here. Gets it to
We
the
gotta
middle.
play
There's
some
nobody in
defense
the
here.
middle right now. Look at number 6 is
Yeah.
nobody on. Oh, number 17 coming in. Oh, Tyler forced him wide. Nice
All
job.
right. Nicely
He
done.
came out and forced that shot.
Kind of feel like he took that with the outside of his right foot, and that's
Yeah.
kind of hard to put it in the goal when you're at that angle with that part of your foot.
Got to win that. Green wins it. Comes out to the side here, right below us. Gibson kicks it out of bounds onto
Gibson
the
trying to
Johnstown
send
bench.
it back to Gorton.
Yeah, put his
Unfortunate.
hands on his head. He mishit that.
All right.
He knows it. Lebanon looking for a last opportunity here. Comes back.
Yep.
Caleb gets it up to Michael. Caleb
Whoa,
kicks it right
that
up
might be
here.
ours.
Oh.
No, that's gone.
Come on, Hugh. You got to be faster
Shoot.
than that. Ball comes right back in. It goes right down the sideline. And that's going to be
Yeah, that's going to be out of bounds.
Oh, they could give him a corner. They said that it went
Really?
off of Caleb.
Oh, went off his
They've
foot or
given him
something.
a corner here. So with just seconds left in this game,
Yeah.
Lebanon
Yeah.
has a corner with a chance to win it. I can't imagine
All
there's
right,
more
let's-
than 20 or 30 seconds left in the game here.
Yeah, I think we got to get everybody in the box. 'cause
Yeah, I
the
think
last
so.
thing we
And
want
everybody is down.
Yeah,
Gibson just
exactly.
came down. A beautiful kick right in the
is
middle, headed out
nicely
by
done by
Nick,
Mason.
and that's it. That'll
That's
end
it.
the half. So
So,
we're now going to overtime again.
so you want to hear a statistic, Mike?
Yes.
In games that we go into overtime, we are 1, 1, and 1. So let's see. We won against Merrimack Valley. We lost against Bow, and we tied against Portsmouth.
So we'll have a little break.
Yeah.
We'll have a water break, and we get
let's see the stats. So
we
we can
get some extra play
Yeah.
for
Okay.
your viewing
so,
pleasure. Scott, how lucky are you? You not only come to the game, but now you get overtime.
yeah. See, Scott's getting slowly converted to the beautiful game, right? Don't be all Ann Coulterish on us and dislike soccer. You gotta love soccer.
I would say that it got better. That second
Yeah.
half was actually pretty good.
Oh, that second half was pretty good. So for second half statistics, it looks like Goffstown had 4 shots, 1 on goal, 1 goal, and Lebanon had 5 shots.
Wait.
Oh.
Time out. We scored 2 goals that half. Am I
Oh,
mistaken?
you know
It
what?
was
No,
1-0 at the
Mr.
half.
French made a slight error in his
okay.
calculations. Yeah,
So our
exactly.
production crew needs to be.
Okay, so there we go. Okay, so okay, this time we're going to keep you. Next time you're fired there. So anyway, it's like 5 shots, 2 shots on goal, 2 goals for Goffstown, and Lebanon had 5 shots, 4 on goal, and 1 goal. I think, though, looking at the stats, they don't quite accurately represent what's going on there, because I think Goffstown certainly was generating more better chances, more initiative, more energy. And hopefully that kind of momentum will carry into the second half. I know, like, when we were playing against Bow and we went into overtime, we were kind of on our back heels. Bow was dominating the game, and boom, they scored against us. But here, I think we have a good chance because we're the ones who are pushing and pressing.
Yeah, and we definitely had more scoring chances. I think. I mean,
Yeah.
we
Well,
kicked
real
couple,
scoring chances.
couple balls over
Yeah.
the net. Although
Well, we gotta
Lebanon came close a couple times.
We just have to avoid making mistakes in the
Yep.
back. It's like the difficult thing about being a fullback, right, is that you don't need to have tremendous skill. You don't need to be flashy. You just need to play mistake-free soccer, and that's a lot harder than it sounds.
Yep. So we got ourselves on one of the hottest days of the year, we got ourselves a barn burner here, and
So to speak.
overtime once again. Yeah, I'm waiting for everybody out here to self-combust because it's so hot.
Yeah. Spontaneous combustion.
Yep, that too. So
Oh, boy. All right.
players are getting their well-deserved drinks and getting some shade. The sun is it's going down.
Coming down.
There is a cloud in front of it right now, so it's not quite as toasty as it was.
So it'll be interesting to see how the game changes in this overtime. I mean, I thought that Lebanon came out in the beginning of the second half with a little bit more energy, kind of pressing a little bit, and then that kind of faded after a while. And, you know, I think at the end of it, I think they're tired.
Yeah, I think what you're going to see here, Hugh, is you're going to probably see a lot of intensity the first couple of minutes of overtime. I think both teams are going to come out and probably want to win it pretty quickly. Playing 80 minutes of soccer in this weather and now facing a 10-minute overtime, and we talked about that in the first 6 minutes of the second half. There were 2 goals, right?
Right.
So I'm sorry, in the first 9 minutes, Noah scored the early goal, and then there was a goal by Lebanon. So.
Well, you know, the interesting thing is I don't think this overtime is going to develop at all like the one against Portsmouth last Friday, because the weather was a lot cooler there, and both sides came out, and they were swinging at each other, hammer and tongs, back and forth, back and forth. It was a wide-open game, one end to the other end and back and forth and back and forth. I think this is going to be a little bit more deliberate style of play here today because of the weather.
Yeah, I'm thinking that the way that second half started, and the players down there are getting their rest right now, and they gotta. I think they want to try to end this pretty quickly here. So
the mind is willing, but sometimes the body is weak.
That's true.
We should all know that.
Yeah, it's true. But they're also 30 to 40 years younger than us.
30 to 40 years younger. Wow, Mike.
All right, 30 to 35 years younger.
30 years younger. That's about right.
We say goodbye to Mr. Gross. Scott Gross had the pleasure of sitting up in the booth with us for the second half.
But the pleasure was all ours.
Sure, that's what he'll tell you.
After giving us some advice.
Yep, this is exactly the way I like to see Scott, walking away.
Oh, dear.
Scott, we're just kidding.
Well, you think he's actually going to watch this?
No, he's already had enough. Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
He's ready to stick an ice pick in his eyes out here.
Oh, dear.
Let's see. The back line looks
ready to drink rat poison.
Yeah,
all right.
Max, Trevor, Caleb, and Andrew in the back line now. So Trevor's coming in for Connor.
Yep.
So now I think that leaves Max as the only one who has not been subbed for today.
Yeah.
As usual.
And he's done a good job too. He's really put out some fires back there. That's for sure.
Yeah. Well, his dad was a call firefighter for years.
Yeah, that's right. Well, I suppose it runs in the family.
Yeah. Well, same with my boys.
All right.
And here we go. We're underway.
And I wonder what that is all about. I mean, I know people do that, but I always wonder what that's about. All right. So it's going to be a white ball. Gibson flicking it back. See how this play develops.
Looking for control here. Yeah, and you hear Lovering saying a lot of guys watching. There is a lot of standing around here. Max cuts that off, gets it over to Lazat nicely with his head. Lazat towards the middle, but nobody there, no one challenging, and then Manny gets it. It's coming down the middle.
Somebody's got to want this one.
3 guys. There was backspin on that ball. That ball took a weird hop. Tell you, Lebanon's got control here. That's an inadvertent hand right there, but they called it.
Oh.
So Goffstown
well, that'll allow us to catch our breath
right
and
up
reorganize.
to Noah.
Yep.
Didn't waste any time. Looking to catch them out of position. Great ball to Mason.
Yes!
Mason gets it over to Michael. Michael's trying to control it. He goes wide. The long shot. Nobody in front. Oh, nice play by the Lebanon defender. That's going to be a corner kick.
When he takes that shot, we need somebody far post for that, right? Remember when Jefferson scored those 2 goals against Trinity? That's exactly what he was hanging around far post, or he was arriving at far post. Just the shot that.
And Mason was trying to get there.
Yeah.
He was on his way. So here comes.
Got to be mindful of it.
A corner kick. 1:15 into overtime. Michael gets it in. Great ball.
Oh! I thought Mason was going to get ahead on that, but I think the ball got deflected before it reached him.
And Lebanon's trying to get rid of it. Goffstown had all their numbers down, kicks it out of bounds, so it's going to be a white throw. But
so Fantaselli is waiting to come on.
Yep, and he's coming in.
And he's coming in for Manny.
That's Manny, yep.
Number 11. Kind of pathetic. I've remembered all their numbers now.
Yeah. Good throw in. Noah heads it up, and that's off of Lebanon again. So we'll throw it in about 20 yards closer up. Noah looking for the throw. He's got Caleb way across the field. He can't reach there. Gets it into,
Gets it to
nice
Mason.
back kick by Mason. Gibson trying to get it up. Some trouble, and Lebanon can't get the ball, but now they do. They get control.
And
Look
they're
at
going to send
Fantacelli.
that up,
Yep,
right.
They're going wide.
Going back to that left wing again.
Yep, they got to change the field here. They have numbers. Goffstown had some numbers up. They got to hustle it back. Trevor trying for a steal.
Well, contain,
2-on-1 there,
contain.
yeah. Trevor and Lazat did a great job right there.
But now I think we're going to be waiting for a big throw right here.
Yep. So Lebanon's keeping 4 men back. Goffstown with just 2 guys
up.
And
even
here
Mason's
comes
starting to come back
down.
a little
yeah,
bit.
he's covering that guy that's kind of floating right there.
All right,
Good
big
throw. Oh, missed the header. Noah gets it out of
clears
there.
it.
But
see if Gibson can do something with this here.
Oh, Gibson wins it. Oh, what a jump. Oh, and he gets pushed down.
Yeah. Well, he doesn't get pushed. He tripped on the opposing player is what he did.
I think he got pushed.
Oh, and that's going to be a
That's
corner.
gonna be a corner. So a corner
good
for
work.
Goffstown.
Good work by Gibson there.
So, Hugh, they've come out running just like we mentioned. This is back and forth right here. And, what's been happening here is Goffstown's had these kicks, and then Lebanon gets it and then immediately tries to change the field.
And then we do the same thing.
And we're doing the same
Although
thing.
Gibson was lucky. He was all by himself that he was able to do so much with the ball, just him and, against 3 Maroon.
Michael, line drive, got Gibson. Oh,
that is a hard ball to score with.
Gibson got his head on there. Yeah, the ball was low.
He had to get under it and then skim it off the back of his head. That's a hard one.
And he tried to submarine it, a la Al Quisenberry from the Kansas City Royals back in the 70s. Submarine type thrower. Yeah, I can make a reference to anything. You give me the word like Scott says. You mentioned a topic. Nice job by Miles stepping up there.
Yeah.
It's going to go harmlessly back to the keeper,
too much.
though.
Wait, submarine thrower, is that you mean like underhand?
Yeah,
like Ken Tekulve.
Ken Tekulve-ish, correct.
Yeah, there you go. See, I can bring it sort of. Just give me a few training wheels.
Yeah. Trevor wins that one. It goes back.
Yeah, they're not going to call that. He was playing the ball, and the guy's just standing right behind him, so that's not going to be a foul.
They were just leaning against each other. And
big boot across the field, looking for Fortin.
Michael gets it back to
Fortin with time because Lebanon not. That's
nice
a good
ball. Oh, nice job by Nick, but nobody home.
He's got to flick it a little bit more laterally to get to the Gibson, but he can't see what's going on behind his head. So
he's not an owl. He can't see that way.
That would be awesome.
Turn his head.
I would love to have owl-like powers.
Look at Fantacelli trying to. Good job by. Trevor takes a shoulder.
What is that?
Oh, and he's down.
So
they were going for head-to-head, and
but they did not call that. They called Fantacelli's play, didn't they?
They called Fantacelli on a foul.
Yeah. All right. I hope Trevor's all right. All right, so dangerous play here. We got to get a lot of white back here, although we're keeping a couple of guys up and 2 guys in front of the box here.
Yeah, but he's looking to bring this in, and he does. Oh, dangerous ball. Oh, nice job.
Yeah, it's somebody
nice
falling down
Caleb.
in the box, maybe fishing for something.
Looking for a penalty.
That's going to be a corner?
Yep.
All right.
Yeah, it went off on
all right, another
Caleb
another dangerous ball.
Michael showing some good sportsmanship there. Captain, leader of this team, helping the Lebanon player to his feet. Corner kick here.
So now everybody's in the back except for Gibson.
Yep. Line drive. Oh, it got by everybody.
Oh, my God. Oh.
That got by
Those
everybody.
are the kind of plays that give you a heart attack when you're a coach.
A line drive that didn't look like
not
it was
a
gonna,
single person touched it except for the last guy who's well beyond the post, sends it spiraling out into the bushes
and
there.
I think he was as surprised as we were that ball got all the way through.
Jeez.
So a quick substitution here for Lebanon. 4 minutes to play in overtime.
Nice ball by Santoro. Oh, this guy's got to talk here.
Yeah, they missed it, but Gibson picks it up.
Oh,
gets it over to
out
Noah.
To Sharon.
Yep. Oh, he's coming towards the middle. He's looking for an
yeah,
opportunity.
He's looking for
Michael.
Fortin.
Michael looking to get a kickoff.
He just traveled right into traffic.
They went leg to leg, and
the
Lebanon player is down, and Michael's limping.
Michael's hobbling, yeah. Oh, that's not good. Ugh, I hate to see that. I really
they
do.
went leg to leg, and
well, the thing is, like Fortin turned to his right, and all of a sudden that window just closed up, and there were 2 guys right there.
Yeah.
Oh, I hope Fortin's okay. Okay, so it's his ankle.
Yeah.
It does not look like it's his previous injury.
Yep.
I think that's the kind of thing that you either walk off or you take a couple of minutes and you can.
So they just now asked for the clock to stop at 3:21.
Oh, what happened there?
Yeah, that was that's not he I saw the Lebanon player grab up on his leg.
Yeah, I
like
thought it
up-
was almost like his groin or
yeah,
something.
the groin area, but Michael was grabbing down further on his leg. So they're both up.
Okay, so he's up.
Both
All right, that's
teams are
fortunate.
going to the bench. Looks like another quick water break. So
But,
Michael is limping off the Lebanon play. Yeah, he's kind of grabbing his groin. I think he may have just pulled something.
Well, in this kind of weather, when people get dehydrated and they've been running all day and they
Yep.
get in a collision, that's total injury territory.
I'll tell you what, though, nothing for a lack of effort on both of those kids, though. I'll tell you that.
No, absolutely not.
They're playing hard. I mean, certainly no malice on either part.
No,
I mean,
no,
just
no,
going
not at
after
all.
the
It's just
ball,
an
and it was just
accident of
one
the
of those
game.
unfortunate things that foot hits foot, and
Yep.
so good opportunity for the players to take a water break. And look at they're all just guzzling away right
Yeah,
there.
I can understand why. Day like today.
Kind of like feeding time at the zoo. All the animals are coming out. Oh, throw that.
Oh my God, yeah, feeding time at the house with like teenage boys. Can you imagine?
Yeah.
Jeez.
Have you experienced a pasta party at your house yet?
No, I have wisely avoided that. Kind of flown under the radar.
It's like throwing chum into the water with about 40 great whites. That's what it looks like. And when it's all over, there's nothing left. It looks like piranha came by. There's just like bones and.
Remember that ad? I think it was an ad for an airlines or something. This woman's watching a nature show, and these lions are ripping apart a carcass, and she thinks, and she orders a ticket and comes home, and she's there with her 5 brothers, and they bring the steak out on the table, and they're all like stabbing at it like lions.
All right,
All right.
3:21 left in overtime.
So I think Sharon's going to do the sporting thing here and give the ball back.
I would imagine so.
And
And he
then
does.
Lebanon's
Yep.
going to send it over to
Yep, and send it back.
Santoro.
to
There we go.
Santoro. So
All right.
great
The-
sportsmanship.
Yeah,
there.
the rules of honor have been followed.
Yep. So Tyler's now going to punt it, and a beautiful punt, headed by the Lebanon defender. Beautiful header right there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Lazat
Sending
gets
it
that
up
down
again.
there. Yep.
Boy, it's going to be hard.
Yeah.
They got 5 guys back to our 3,
Yeah.
and then
Oh,
now
but
we've
look
got
at
a few
Noah.
more coming up. Yep.
Noah, he's trying to make a move to the
Oh.
middle. Oh, well, look at this for the shot.
Why is he
What is he
trapping it?
doing? And,
Why is he trapping it? Take
oh,
the
my
shot.
head. Oh, my head.
I know.
Take
Oh my.
that
Yeah, you know what?
shot.
That deserves an oh my heavens.
Yeah. Oh, look
All
at
right,
this.
that's going to be a white
And that's
ball.
coming out.
Take the shot if it's
Oh,
going to be open
man,
like that.
He was wide
The Red Sea
open.
parted. Oh my heavens.
Ugh.
All right.
Oh,
And
look at this.
Gibson
Gibson
fighting.
is there. Gets it.
Oh,
Oh,
yep.
Mason's got it.
He's got time. Look,
And
no
he's not being
challenge.
a little bit too much.
Yeah,
Looking
just
for
over.
Noah. Too
Yeah,
hard.
Poor Sharon.
Oh, look at this.
but-
Steal by
big
Gibson.
touch though.
Yep.
No,
Well,
that's green.
Yep. You're starting to see some turnovers, Hugh, and
All
that's
right,
because
yeah.
of the exhaustion. Oh, look at this. Nice
Oh,
job.
great job by
That was a
Lajeunesse.
great pass. He just couldn't handle it. Michael
Right.
with someone right on. If he gets by him, he's got some real
Nicely
estate.
done.
Here
Nicely
he comes.
done.
Here comes Michael.
And
he's got
got
Mason, and he's got Gibson across field. Can he get there?
Oh,
he got tripped. Oh!
They're
They
not
said he
going to
ma-
call
They
that.
said he made contact with the ball, which is the right call.
All right. So it looks like
So-
Manny's coming in here,
Good call by the referee.
and green is coming out.
So we've hit 2 minutes. Unfortunately, I didn't stop the clock.
It looks like we might be headed for another. Well, we'll see. Way
So,
things are going.
Yeah. Oh.
Gibson losing, or
Caleb
Gordon losing
slipped,
his footing there, right?
He lost his. No, he still has it, but his hair's running wild now. His
I know.
bun's not as tight as it usually is. Oh, they got to hurry up.
Yeah, Leverett
Trevor's
telling.
there. Oh, Trevor gets it. Is he going to win that? Oh, he gets that back, and it goes out of bounds. That's
Yeah,
oh
it's gonna
no,
be white.
They called it. Called it
I'm
maroon.
not so sure about that. Okay.
I'm not either. Middle of the
wide
field's
open.
wide
Somebody's
open.
gotta take
Someone's
that.
going to get on him. They look like they're out of gas here.
Oh,
Lazard,
no.
Lazard overran it.
Yeah, that's-
oh, look at this. He stepped on the ball, and they actually called a foul on him.
Yeah.
A mock cheer from the crowd, but I don't know if that was a foul. He stepped on
I
the ball.
don't think so. I don't think so. Unless
Yeah.
unless the referee thought that he was
Yeah.
trying to fish for
And
a
he's
foul.
still down. I think he hurt his knee.
Yeah, I think.
He stepped on the ball, landed awkwardly on his leg.
Oh God! And this is what happens when everybody gets tired at the end of a
Yep.
hot day, long game.
Yep. But I'll tell you what, Hugh,
Ah.
they have not left anything. They've not held anything back.
Oh man,
This
look at
is,
this guy. Is just
yeah,
he's
he's,
having a hard time walking.
yeah,
They're
and-
setting the cart out.
Yeah, Beth is right there.
Beth
See if
is
she gives him
there.
a ride back to the bench. She does. She puts the meter on. Let's see how much this is going to cost him.
I think it's going to be $5.75.
Well, it's $3 just to get in, right?
Yeah, exactly.
And then they go make a
$2.
couple
Yeah,
turns.
it's
It's a bucket turn. If I'm Coach Levering, I move back the way Beth drives.
Let's see here.
Yeah.
See if Goffstown can get something
Trevor
going here.
gets it up there.
You see how
Gibson kicks it
we're only
away.
using that one side of the field. Both teams only using one half of the field right here.
Yeah. Well, they want to stay in the shade, Hugh.
I guess that's the only solution I can think of.
So we're probably about 30 seconds remaining, I'd imagine. Good job by Trevor to win that one.
And that ball's not in anymore. Yeah.
Yeah, another throw. The sun is at the perfect place where it's blinding everybody now.
Yeah, I can barely see anything.
Here comes the throw, a long throw. And guess who's there? Sharon.
No, that's Lazat.
Well, Sharon headed
right.
it over to Lazat. Oh, it's Gibson. Gibson sending Nick.
Oh,
He kicks it out of
yeah.
bounds.
See, that's the other thing that happens when you guys get tired. You start losing your foot skills a little bit.
Yep.
But looks like they're bringing in Cook. I think Cook's going to go in for Gibson here.
Yeah, I don't think he's going to have a chance to go in. I think the period's going to end, and
Yep,
there it is.
and that's it.
So he may start the second overtime.
All right.
So we'll go to double overtime.
Boy, I'm so sorry I brought that up.
Yeah, thanks, Hugh.
Well, you know, I don't think that's one of my superpowers, that I mention something and then it happens. Otherwise, I'd be a really happy man.
So, as if a 90-degree day, 90 minutes isn't enough, we're going to play another 10.
Yeah, 'cause
Well,
what
we're
these
gonna
boys
start at
need,
10
what these
and see
boys
what
need is
happens.
100 minutes, right?
Yeah, they sure do.
And you got to think, you know, this is going to be exhausting. And we have a game on Thursday against Pelham, fortunately. Fortunately, it's Pelham.
It's exhausting. It's exhausting for us having to be here for this.
Oh, I know. I know. We make it look so easy,
Yeah.
but it's not as easy as it looks.
We're staying hydrated, though.
I haven't drunk
Drinking our
anything since I
drinks?
got here.
Oh, well, I am.
Yeah,
I just
I know. Well,
finished
you're
I just
fine.
finished my iced tea.
Pull up the rope. I'm aboard.
Yeah. We don't need you. There's another one just like you somewhere.
Yeah.
Ethan's ready to get back on the air again.
Yeah, he
He
seemed
had his
really
bi-
eager to
he
be
had
on
his,
the
He
air.
had his big chance, and he got
Yeah,
stage
he
fright.
blew it. Yep.
Yeah. Oh, well.
Well,
He's a
there's
kid
more
you-
time.
He's a kid you normally can't shut up, but, but in
Isn't
all,
that funny how that works?
but in all fairness to him, I mean, he doesn't, he can lend as much value as Scott Gross can to a soccer game. So
Ouch. You really don't think Scott's going to listen to this, huh?
no,
Yeah,
not
good.
a chance.
That's good.
Not a chance.
Yeah. I
Not
told him.
a
I told
chance.
Scott we had a hard job. It's like we have to cover twice as many games as he does.
That's right.
Of course,
Although-
football takes a lot longer.
I had an opportunity to do a couple of football games, and then Ethan's hockey practices kind of got in the way, and Scott wasn't he didn't go for his trip, and neither did Alan Potvin, so I didn't get to do either game. But
Oh.
it's it's always something I like to do. I don't mind being up in the booth, no matter what the sport is. Tell you what, these guys are warriors out there. Look at Noah.
Yeah, he's a warrior, though.
This is nothing for him. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, I know. He's a tough guy.
So, second overtime about to get underway. Goffstown will control
This
the
is
kick.
this is a kind of interesting formation. You got Fortin out wide on the left, and you got Sharon out wide on the right.
Yep.
We haven't seen that look in a while. I think
So Mason's probably going to get back to Manny,
Right.
who's going to try to go one side or another maybe. Yep. He goes
Yeah.
right.
or it actually kind of
Cook,
goes up the center.
Yeah,
Yep.
Cook
And
tried
that's
to
a
win
handball.
it. Yeah, it's a handball. An inadvertent hand on Cook. So Lebanon now, and they're moving a little bit slower than they did in the first
Well, I
overtime.
think
here.
everybody's getting kind of tired, right?
Yep.
It's like watching two boxers in the 15th round.
Agreed. Well, they don't do that anymore. They only go 12
I
now.
know.
But
But back in the
you're
day
right,
when
yeah.
we used to watch it on TV,
yeah, it's like the original Rocky with Apollo and Rocky coming out for the 15th. They can barely stand.
yeah, exactly. Oh, that's a nice
That's
ball
a
by
great
Sharon.
ball.
Lots of space for Fortin.
Yeah, Michael's looking up. Oh, nice move. Cuts to the middle. Again to the middle. Looking to get a shot off. He does. And
Oh,
nice save
nice
by the
save.
keeper. Rebound comes wide. Cook trying to win it.
Yeah, they're
They
going to call
Cook
pushing
for the
on
push.
Cook. Yep.
Yep.
But it seems to me like one of the things that Goffstown's really stressing, especially in the later part of the game and even now, is just getting the ball to Fortin and see if Fortin can score.
Yep.
But I really think if they've got Sharon up here on the right, they want to get the ball to him too, because Lord knows that guy can score
Well, you got
Just as
Michael
easily.
on one side, you got Noah on the
Yeah,
other side, you
exactly.
got Nick and Ryan in the middle. That's a header won by Lebanon. Trevor heads it back. Oh, that gets through, but no, 3. Lajeunesse is all over that. There's 3 Goffstown players
Yeah,
back
but
there.
look,
But Lebanon takes
wins
it
it
away.
back. Nicely done by Lebanon.
Oh,
we
a swing
cannot
and a
miss
miss by
that.
Trevor. He's got a shot
this is
inside. This
worrisome.
is trouble.
Nice skill.
Trevor wins that. Oh, Trevor's being
that,
mugged.
Yeah, he's being
Oh.
mugged.
And they call that one. Wow, he
Yeah,
was being
and
mugged.
rightfully so.
Yeah. No, Trevor's hurt. Trevor's hurt.
Well, if he's hurt, he needs to take a
Yeah,
knee.
He's hurt. He's hurt. If he does, he goes down. He's hurt. He's hurt. Could see it in
I think
his
he
face.
got something in his eye or something, or his nose.
I think it's his shoulder, Hugh.
Oh, really?
He was holding his shoulder. And he had what we thought was a broken nose last week.
Right.
And Beth is getting her money's worth right now, I'll tell you. And yeah,
I don't know. I don't think it's his shoulder. I don't think it's his
he's
shoulder. Are you sure
touching
it's not his face?
It
Yeah.
may be. I saw him grab a shoulder. Yeah, it looks like he's touching his nose.
I think when that
now.
other player grabbed him, I think he grabbed him by the nose.
Yeah.
That's bad news. I'm
Yeah.
sure he's exhausted, but we don't have a lot of Santoros to throw around on this defense here.
Yeah.
We only got 2.
Yeah. There's only one left now.
Yeah,
I'm trying
well,
to see.
We're down by 50% on Santoros.
Tell you, he's holding his head. I tell you, he was moving his arm.
It's almost like
really
his
weird.
eye.
I don't know. This is it's kind of got me
Concerned?
I'm kind of flabbergasted right now. He was grabbing so many different parts of his body. I'm not sure what it was.
Well, you know those teenage years.
Yeah. Yeah.
That would be kind of funny if he sent it back there. Pushed it
so
over
here we go.
the keeper's head on a sportsmanlike play.
Yep. Trevor's still sitting in the cart with Beth. So
I think
she's
Beth is
talking
looking
to
at
him.
his face.
Yep. Well, he is kind of cute, so I can understand why she
Oh,
did that.
all right. Well, none of that talk.
Oh, good. Nick.
Yeah, but too
So no
narrow
one home.
narrow a frontage, right? I mean, we're
Okay.
trying to cram it up the middle there.
Lazat gives it
that's
up
gotta
to
be-
nobody, and there's 2 Lebanon.
Yeah, that's got to be better. Now they're
some
bringing up
numbers coming
numbers here.
This could be bad. Right by Fitzpatrick.
Oh, we got to get that.
Oh.
Yeah, that was unintentional.
Yeah, almost an inadvertent own goal there by Max.
Ooh,
Good thing
yeah.
Tyler hung on to the post. Tyler
All right,
looking
that
to
was a
boot that out
dangerous
of there.
play.
Oh,
And
wow,
you
what
can
a
see
boot. That's
how
what
Lebanon is capable of that quick
Yeah.
counter.
They get it again. Trevor's
All right.
still sitting there, water bottle in his hand, but he's still sitting there talking to Beth. Oh, man. Oh, man.
my God.
Connor gets beat. Tyler makes
nicely
the save.
done. But we can't let that happen too often.
Yeah.
That's the second time that's
Second
happened.
time.
Fitzpatrick's got to anticipate this. He's either got to jump the ball and step to it, or he's got to start running back there quicker.
And that's what Trevor was.
Right.
And that was a mishit by the Lebanon player.
It looks like DeBrule and Green are ready to come in.
Yep.
And
Noah,
Sharon.
Noah coming up. Oh, he's being pulled. Did you see the jersey
Yeah.
pull there?
Oh,
look at
that's
this.
a
Back
great
to Mason.
ball.
Well, Mason is going
Mason.
into the corner, throws it in front. Oh, miss kick. Sounded like Frankenstein monster there. Noah with the kick in front.
All right.
So,
I didn't want to say my heavens because
all right, we have an injury report on Trevor.
He has like a really bad head. He said it had before, but then when he smashed to the ground, he said it really hurt.
So Trevor's complaining of a headache. So
Oh, okay.
hopefully it's not a concussion.
Yeah, I hope so too. I hope his face didn't hit the ground too hard.
Yeah, he said he wants to go back in, but he's sitting on the bench right now, and it might be the best place for him.
No
at the
game
moment.
is worth that kind of injury.
And Beth just gave him the thumbs up. She said he can go back in, so he's
Okay.
not being treated for a concussion. So that's good news.
So it looks like Fantaselli's coming out, and Manny's coming out, and Green and DeBrule are coming in. And
Yep.
makes me realize to what extent this team really relies on its sophomores.
Yeah, they are a young team. They lost a lot of players last year.
Yeah. And let's see if we can keep them out of here.
Oh, nice
Nice.
job
Okay,
there.
so Fortin looking for Cook. Boy, that's going to be a hard ball for Cook to rope in.
Yeah, but you know what?
All right.
He forces
Yeah.
a kick out, so it's going to be a white throw. 5:08 remaining in the second overtime.
Oh, my. Oh my.
Well, actually, I can say the game now, right? Because we don't go
Yeah,
to third
we don't go
overtime.
into we don't go into third overtime.
It's going to end in 5 minutes or
Triple
less.
overtime. That's a nice big throw.
Oh, nice throw. Good head there
And
by the Lebanon
watch the
defense,
counterattack.
and
We're gonna have to
nobody
get
there.
back.
We're going to come back. Oh, DeBrule gets turned around.
Stands him up
Comes
a little
over
bit.
here. Look at this. The Lebanon player with real estate and time. DeBrule trying to run him down. He's going deep into the corner.
Nicely
nice
done
play
by
Max,
Lazat.
but that's going to be I'm sorry,
It's
that's
gonna be a
Lazat.
corner.
It's going to be a corner. So
So-
4:30 left in the second overtime.
So you know what, Mike? I did see a game go into triple overtime once, and it was when I was living at the University of Oregon. Looks like Santoro's coming in
Is
in
he?
a little bit. Yeah, he's right beneath us.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's
triple
good to
overtime
see.
between USC and University of Oregon. It was Joey Harrington and Carson Palmer, if that dates me any.
Oh, wow. Carson
Oh,
Palmer.
not a
the,
great,
the
yeah.
quarterback, Carson Palmer?
Yeah, the
wow.
quarterback. Now we got to push up here. They're going to put it back in. There's a lot of white.
Oh, great ball, but there's nobody
Yes,
there.
Gordon getting on it.
Wins it.
And Sharon
Sharon
taking it.
trying to.
Getting stripped of the
Yeah.
ball.
Yep,
Oh, they're
going to
call on
push.
Sharon. I
Yep.
got to say, that's really ticky-tack kind of call, but anyway.
You know, when they let a handful of jersey go by, when you can see the jersey stretching, they don't call a
I know.
hold.
We got to mark up here, right? Even though there are only 4 guys up there, we better
Yeah,
make sure we
yeah,
mark them.
They're going to get pushed back because they're not 10 yards back, that's for
Yeah,
sure.
they're about.
Yeah, close enough, I guess.
Close enough for government work and soccer. Not terribly well taken.
Not a good kick at all. But no one's challenging.
Yeah, Leverin's telling them to push up, and
yeah.
they've got to push up faster than that
Yeah.
to stand up the Lebanon players.
And that ball goes off to Brule, and that's going to be another corner. I tell you, the play's been mostly Lebanon for the last few minutes here.
Yeah, worries me some.
And we're rolling down to 3 minutes left. Trevor's still on the sideline.
So, Lebanon bringing everybody up except for 3 guys on defense. So
Yeah.
there's plenty of maroon in the.
Goffstown has everybody back.
Oh my gosh!
it
When
got
Santoro
through.
mist that, I
Yep.
thought that was the end.
Well, it got hit right
Oh,
before
he
it
doesn't
got
need to do
him.
that.
Yeah,
You know what?
and
He's got time. He needs to control it.
And it
And
goes
sending
into
it out
the-
of bounds is not going to help here.
tick-infested woods, and Lebanon looking right away to
Yeah.
try to throw it in. We're rolling down to 2.5 to go in the game,
Yep.
and the play's been in the Goffstown end for the last 3 or 4 minutes.
So now let's turn from a
Some
question of trying to win this
dangerous
game into
Try
kind of
to-
hanging
Try
on,
to
right?
preserve it, yeah.
Yeah, big throw coming up
Yeah.
here.
Big throw right
Oh,
into
that's a
the
good
middle.
ball.
And Sharon is
Now we gotta push up.
in the middle of a lot of things.
Yep.
Nice job by Lazat
Oh
there.
dear, this ball getting batted around a lot.
Get out, get out, get out.
Oh,
Yep,
that's
that's
out.
out, that's
Yep.
out.
All right, it's gonna be a white throw.
So Trevor's coming in.
Santoro's coming
Yeah.
in.
And then Connor's coming out.
Fitzpatrick's coming out. And this will give us a little bit of breathing room here and a little bit of space, a little time.
Our clock just got messed up here.
So we are under the 2-minute mark.
Right. So we're playing.
Nice
nice
ball
job
by Cook.
Mason trying
Looking
to get
for
it to
Fortin.
Michael. Ball's in the air. It's hazy sky right now. It's hard
Yep.
to see over there. Michael with a spin move.
That's going
And
to be a
that's going to be
corner.
a corner kick.
All right, well done.
So Michael getting the ball, getting himself ready. I wouldn't take too much time here. Trevor's still kind
No.
of holding his nose and his face there. Hope he's
This might be
okay.
one of the last plays of the game here.
Noah going over to
Which
take
makes
the
sense
kick now.
because
Yep.
it's taken from the left side and he's
Yep.
the right-footed player.
Okay,
So
you got Cook standing right in front of the net. You got Green right behind him. You got Mason in the middle there. You got Michael in the middle there.
So
There
there's
comes
some
the kick. There it is,
low
a little low. Yeah, and that's going to be
corner.
another corner.
All right, so Sharon gets a second chance.
Yep, and there's not much time left to you.
No.
This could be the last play of the game here.
Yeah,
Let's see.
I would push DeBrule up to the top of the box here. I mean, there's no.
I would too.
That's a
that's
much
a great
better
ball. There it is!
Oh, yeah! Hot diggity
Goffstown
dog!
wins it.
Wow!
I don't see who. I didn't see who the last person to hit it was.
Fortin, Fortin put it in apparently.
What a kick by Noah. Yeah, they're mobbing Michael, so it had to be Michael.
Boy, talk about a team living on the margins, right? Remember
wow.
Sharon scored against Portsmouth to take it into overtime with 8 seconds left in the game? We scored to win in overtime with
They had to be
5 seconds?
There had to be seconds
Yeah.
left. It was That's unbelievable.
Wow.
And I'll tell you what, though. I mean, the Lebanon boys are walking up the field, their heads down. They have no reason to have their heads down right now. This was one of the best soccer games I've seen. And, I mean, look at the Lebanon player right there outside the goal. I mean, he's there spent. They left everything on the field. I mean, Hugh, that goal probably came with seconds left. So that game went 99 minutes and 45 seconds. And Beth is over there looking at Noah. I mean, these boys are exhausted and jubilant on one side and, utter disappointment on the other side.
So for overtime, it looks like Goffstown had 6 shots, 4 on goal, and then 1 goal. And looks like Lebanon had 3 shots, 1 on goal, and not one goal in overtime. Yeah. Okay, Mr. French.
Yeah, he's getting a little flippy there with his pen.
So
putting all these extra lines
Lebanon
down.
3 shots, 2 on goal, no goal. So the game finally comes to an end with seconds to spare, and Goffstown emerges as a victor. And you know what, Mike? I think there are going to be a lot of people waking up tomorrow and they're going to see this score and they're going to say, "Huh? How did that happen?" Right?
Yeah. 2 very evenly matched teams, Hugh.
Yeah.
We said at the top of the show, Lebanon started off 0-2. They played 2 high-caliber teams.
Right.
They've won,
6 games in a row against some pretty mediocre competition.
But nonetheless, I mean, they got it. They could have cashed it in 0-2. This is the runner-up from Division 2 last year. But then again, Goffstown, same way. I mean, they could have cashed it in. They haven't had the best of luck. They've lost to a couple of teams they probably shouldn't have lost to. But to come back and play a game like they played today, in the conditions that they played in today, with the amount of breaks that went against them, and a couple there. I mean, that game could have been over. Lebanon had that player that ran through, and it was kind of a miss hit. Tyler made a nice save. It was kind of a miss hit, but he had 13 feet of net that he just missed. But this is a big win for Goffstown.
No question about it. I think the interesting thing though is that when you look at these records don't necessarily mean a whole lot. And you know what? I think Goffstown has maybe underperformed, maybe not played as well up to its potential in some of these games, and ends up, 3-5-1 coming into this game, and Lebanon playing some maybe weaker competition, 6-2, and then you see these 2 teams and they look pretty evenly matched, right? Yeah. So a 6-2 team and a 3-5-1 team.
But I mean,
hard to see the difference.
Yeah, those records could easily be flip-flopped, right?
Exactly.
Hey, it's a great game. Hopefully, this is a sign of things to come for Goffstown. Maybe this gets them off the snide they were on. They got another game. Fortunately, they don't have to play in the heat again tomorrow. They get a day off tomorrow. They'll be practicing, but they don't play tomorrow. They'll play Thursday, where it'll be a little bit cooler. Mm-hmm. They'll be on the road,
and they get to play
against Pelham. So hopefully, it's a game that. I don't want to say anything, any given Sunday, but it's a game that they're expected to win. They should win that game, and unless they have a really horrible outing. But it was a great game. I mean, Ryan Cook played a heck of a game today. David Gibson, these guys played.
A lot of guys worked really hard.
They worked really hard. I mean, Jared Green. I mean, haven't seen him play out very often, but he was out there a lot of minutes. I'm sorry,
Miles Green.
Not Jared Green.
Jared Green was up here.
Well,
he was exhausted too.
Jared did his usual remarkable job behind the camera. But Miles, I mean, one of the best games I've seen him play out there. Yeah. And the defense was still Max Lajeunesse, 99-plus minutes again. Yeah. The kid just doesn't come off. And we hope Trevor's okay. We hope Michael's okay with the leg. I'm sure scoring that goal is going to make him feel better.
Yeah, I'm sure he's feeling fine right now. But well, anyway, that was a great result, right? I mean, we had a period of time where we had, I think, lost like 4 of 5 games, right, with that streak before we came in and had that tie, and now we've got this win. So hopefully Goffstown's sort of figuring out how to turn it around, and maybe they can carry that into Thursday.
Yeah. So hopefully we have a good game Thursday. I will not be in attendance on Thursday, so it'll be
I think
Jared,
we'll have a crew.
Yourself and Tom and Adam. But
so I think Mr. French is gone because I admonished him for his poor record keeping. But on behalf of
and there he goes walking dejectedly across the field, head down, kicking the grass, like the kid had just got shut off.
Right. So on behalf of Adam French, Mike Santoro, Jared Green, and me, Hugh DeBrule, we'll see you guys on Thursday.